What is up, everybody? You know, it strikes me that I have not soloed Libra on Raider. I've soloed it on all the other characters, but I can't imagine this is going to be that bad of a fight for Raider, honestly, but we shall see. What do I have here? Dance breaking, 2 armaments. That's good. Oh, I see what I'm doing here. This is like jump attack spam with 2 weapons and then get an Omega crit. Sure. I kind of prefer the 1 weapon over the 2, but why not? Also high loss. Let's see, the Libra, let's do it solo. We'll do some randoms in a minute, though. But yeah, I don't think I've ever done Libra with Raider, so figure why not. I think it's good to get some Libra practice, because hard mode Libra's coming. Alright, what are we doing here? That's a bare bones start. Wait, I don't have the Everjail relic on right now. Whoops. Oh, whatever. Who needs to be meta? We just hit things with a rock. It'll be fine. Man, I haven't played Raider in a minute. Kind of forgetting how to play this thing. I don't know how to drive this car. And almost killing, but not. I thought it said my... Oh, okay, I do have Frost. Okay. Hey, Narasu. Wall in your church emote. I don't know what else to call it. Damage, boost damage negation. That's good. That's like the... It's not gonna really on anyone but Raider. It's super good on him. Oh yeah, I have headbutt. What? Look at this guy wasting my time. That emote's been getting used a lot. I don't know where everyone's at today though. It's kind of calm here. I don't know how I feel about that. You know what? We'll kill the boss here. So what have you been into, Narasu? Any good games? Go. And we run him over. And we jump. Yeah. The old Monster Hunters. Man, I love and hate Monster Hunter. Like, when you're in the combat with the character you like and the setup you like, it's great. But actually getting to that point is kind of awful. I just cannot get into all the RPG stuff and the menus and the running around. And, you know, I just want to have the weapon I like against the boss, and I want to fight it. But yeah, I've kind of just accepted that series is just not for me, even though it has certain elements that I super like. I love how, like, the gameplay experience is so different if you're dual blades or your charge blade or your insect glaive and all that. Like, there's just so much variety there. It's really cool. Well, that was satisfying. Whoop. Maybe not the time to use a consumable. Do you ever stop attacking? What's your weapon of choice, Narasu? I was seriously gonna guess Switch Axe. I should have just blurted it out. God damn it. Switch Axe is awesome though. Which is why I was gonna guess it. Always switch axe in all games. I respect it. That's my absolute favorite thing about Monster Hunter, though, is just the variety with the weapons. You each have like your own experience. People, you know, really resonate with certain playstyles and stuff. Really cool. And look how spread out these guys are. Look at these guys. They're just wasting my time. Have a headbutt. Feeling kind of rusty on Raider. That took a hot minute. Ooh, I gotta take that flask. I love that effect. Missing out on 10,000 runes is pretty oof, though. I'm fighting Libra, because I realized I've only ever soloed Libra on Wilder and Duchess. I never did it on Raider. Holy fuck! I don't know why so much is going wrong this run. Okay, that is not it. Go away. Might regret not taking those 10,000 souls. It's nice to get the ball rolling. Not getting great loot so far. You know what? Oh my god, my stupid pillar is blocking the loot. This game? But I want it! Oh, okay, well that's a start. Remove lightning damage negation, that doesn't do me any good. And then it's probably a... Come on, game! Holy fuck, just let me in! Oh yeah, you can actually go through your pillar if you roll a bunch of times. It takes so long though, it barely helps. Raider moment, yeah. Honestly, I hate to say this, but I actually think Raider's ult is kind of bad. Like, the knockback's good, right? The stagger amount's good. The buff is good, right? On paper, these are all really good things, but it's just obnoxious. You just block your teammates, and the boss can get stuck in it and all this dumb crap. Like, it'd be better off. It sucks, but it'd be so much better if it just did the damage, gave the buff in that area, and there was no pillar. It would be much better if that was the case. Everything about the pillar and its hitbox is just bad. Because either you get stuck in it, your teammates get stuck in it, the boss gets stuck in it, or you're on one side and they're on the other side, and like it just does not help. You know, occasionally it's useful for like hitting a boss in the face or something, like standing on it, but overall, oh my god. This run's already not going very well, and then it's trolls, dude. I should have jumped up the side I was already on. Like, seriously, this run is not going very good, and then, like, this is what you're gonna give me. Why couldn't it be Banished Knights? Fuck you, game. So lame. I really did. Like, trolls are just so unbalanced. It's not even the difficulty. I mean, they are the hardest. But the issue is they just give garbage loot, and, like, they're not worth very many souls. Like, they are absolutely the worst of the three, and it's not even close. How did that not hit him? This is so ass. What just great gameplay. I mean, there's nothing like good about this, and like if you try to play slower to dodge, you just do absolutely no damage, because like a lot of times when it's safe is out of sync with when you could hit the enemy, so it's just dumb as fuck. Like how it locked onto that guy. Like, and because they leave, I think this would be so much better if they didn't leave the crap on the ground, because then you could just dodge it and get right to fighting, but instead you have to dodge it and just do nothing. ridiculous. Like, these literally ruin runs, like the trolls. They literally kill runs. Because it's like, even if this doesn't go as bad as it's going right now, you get so little out of it that it's not really worth the time. There's like not a lot else to do if you don't have like Crater or something like that. What the fuck? I mean, there's buggy garbage, dude. Oh my god, I'm out of blast. Oh, this blows. Like, honestly, I would actually kind of like trolls. I mean, I don't think the pots leaving the flame on the ground is just terrible. Like, I just think it's bad game design. But I would kind of like it if they just gave more souls. To be worth all this time and bother and pain, if you just got a reasonable amount of souls for doing it, then it'd be like, okay, you know, just game her up and it'll be worth it. But that is not how it goes. Hey, Marps. Yeah, they're so accurate. Yeah, these guys are some basketball players, man. They know what they're doing. Okay, that's good. Game. Thank you. Oh, gotta leave. They're already at the edge. Oh, I shouldn't have gone this way. What have I done? Oh, I'm probably dead. That was such a mistake. Ooh! Oh boy. This is the worst run ever, dude. Bad loot, not a lot of souls. No good weapons. Maybe it'll turn around here at the end, we'll see. You never know. I like when you have a bad run and then you get trolls. It's just like, what did I do to deserve this? And then chat's like, do you have a list? I'll be back. I really needed that grace, because, level 4, by the way. Think they'll add ledge climb in Tarnished Edition? Honestly, they should. I don't, but they absolutely won't, because they'll be too worried about people doing skips and stuff and like getting into the snowfield early. But I say, who cares, right? For those that know how to glitch and get into the snowfield early, like I've done, it doesn't hurt the game. It doesn't make any problems. Like it's not, who gives a shit? I'm just gonna say it. All the sequence breaks that people have done in Elden Ring are good for the game. They're not bad for the game. Hi guys. I'd love to fight you, but I'm a little busy. At least a raider spawned. That's nice. Probably should have saved this. Didn't realize I had the big one. Man. Not getting good shit. I don't need these. Although I might as well just use them in this fight. Hey, Ace. I think Tarnished Edition is going to be some new weapon arts and weapons and armor and that kind of thing, and about it. But I mean, that's cool. You know, I'll take it. I do think they're going to take lessons though from this game and from Duskbloods, and Elden Ring 2 or whatever they're going to call it is probably going to be awesome as fuck. Yeah, climbing is way better. Holy shit. Like, climbing and super sprint are infinitely better than torrent. They're just so much smoother and faster, less awkward. Good old Centipede Demon. Definitely gonna save my ult. Oh yeah, I need to get 2 big weapons because I've got that more knockdown with 2 weapons. The love tap. Okay, I like it. Stop moving, you nerd. Okay, that'll work. Okay, we kind of wrecked his shit. Please don't give me the souls right away. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why some bosses do that. All right, oh, this is good. Free bleed. Could be critting a lot. All right, let me kill that lion. What's up, nerd? Oh, look how awkward this is with my ult. Oh man, that'd have been juicy. God damn, though, that's with a default weapon as a blue. Almost. Oh, that's a good weapon. Yeah, we'll do that. Wouldn't mind making that a purple. Go here, come out there, go back. Although I want to do this camp, actually. Link's tunic, that dude, that'd be ridiculous. FromSoft like never does that kind of stuff, so I would doubt it. That'd be wild. Holy fuck, how tanky are you? Okay. Fuck me, I guess. That didn't seem particularly balanced. What the fuck was that? I didn't need that level anyway. Worm face guys have way too much stats. Oh great, he picked up my souls. That's such a problem. And I'm doing so little damage to him. Bro, what is this? Okay, this runs over. There's just no way. That's ridiculous. Like that's completely ridiculous. It's because the like shadow multiplier is like a set amount, and I guess the base stats of those worm face guys is just a bit higher, and so they just way tankier than normal. That was just completely impossible. Like those enemy stats were just way too high. That's whack, because I've done plenty of shadow stuff and it's not normally like that. I mean, they normally hit hard, but not like that. That was completely ridiculous. Game, like, can you start, please? That run was just ridiculous. Completely nonsense. What is the fuck is the game doing right now? The stream is not lagging, no drop frames, so like holy fuck, what is this game doing right now? Sucks because you can't do the hard mode bosses if it doesn't go online, which is dumb as hell. They said they'd change that later. Like eventually the hard modes will be just baked in. I'm gonna change my setup real quick. I don't like dual wielding very much. Like sure, the more knockdown is honestly a pretty big thing, but I'd like to get the thing where if you take damage, you do more damage. Honestly, this isn't terrible. Like, what's the other one? Vigor and Poise. Kind of like this better. Like, Chilling Mist isn't awful and physical attack up. Do I have any take damage, do more damage? It's a green. You could always change to a different color. You have to get Colossal Swords in particular. It's not the best. Wouldn't be awful to get the Everjail thing. Need a yellow for that. On stam recovery, it's nice. More, no, it's not more runes. The shop. All birds. Poison, blah, blah, blah. Nothing too great here. Let's see. What other chalices I got? Man, his colorless is too red. Man, what the hell? His yellow options are kind of whack. So this one's nice, but you don't start with the key. So I need something that has post-damage heal. Okay, that one does, but it's kind of bad other than that. We don't exist on green screen. Wait, what? Do I not have the chat on? Oh, fuck, I might not. Huh, I don't know how I turned that off. My bad. Quick step, magic attack up. Might have to look for a blue one. Magic pot, holy attack up. Why are all these heals just comboed with the dumbest shit? Ugh. Like, I can get it, but it won't be on anything good. Yeah, the dream is like post-damage heal, and then you have, when you take damage, your attack gets raised. Those two things combined would be really sick. Guess that's kind of okay. Whoa, that's not the right thing. I think I even have a good blue. Yikes. Other option is triple yellow. Either that or, God, why is this UI so bad? This or double red. Let's see. I hate the colorless gems because they don't work with your, if you filter, for some reason the filter doesn't work. So if you tell it to only show yellows, it won't. I have no idea why, but for some reason if you set it to yellow only, the game is just like, no, we're gonna show you every color. God, where is it? Set to favorite. There we go. Okay, 2 reds. I think my reds are kind of garbage. Windblade attack power. I mean, that one's kind of okay. Probably better than this one. Doesn't stack. Is Sanson still fucked up? I wonder if they just changed it where those bots just aren't allowed to look at the viewer information anymore. That would really suck. Alright, I guess this will do for now. Is it still giving the error message? Somebody do exclamation Cairo. Because as far as I know, the bot is fine. It's just it's not getting the information it needs anymore. Yeah, the bot still works. That last run probably would have been a complete success if we had gotten Banished Knights or Crucible Knights, though. Because we would have been higher level and shit. It's crazy that we lost, though, just because that stupid worm face. God, that swing is unbelievably slow. Need to get a colossal sword, that'd be great. So much faster. Yeah, they made Raider's moveset so garbage. His running R2 is good, but that's it. It's just so, it's so weird to me because like daggers have always been bad in like every Souls game. They're like their backstabs and stuff are good, but like their actual swings and stuff have never been good. They're not like good enough to justify the low damage and everything. Not even close. But in this game, Duchess's custom moveset, you know, Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, so many attempts at the dagger moveset, and they've all been bad. They've all been fucking garbage. And then the one attempt at an alternate moveset over here on Duchess makes daggers good. All of a sudden it's good, right? But then every other alternate moveset in this game for every other character is terrible. Like, it's just so weird. Like, how did you fix the one thing that you could never get right, and then you messed up literally everything else? Take 300 runs. Not sure it's worth the animation time, but fuck it, I'm doing it. Get out of here. How are you alive? Look at this guy. My jump attack's better. That worked out. This guy just going ham. You know, Ace, I feel like you might be cheating. You guys can't cheer every time. Okay, we don't get a lot of souls at the start, but it's pretty nice getting the soul gain there. I'm just better at my job than Sanson. Wow. You don't mean that. Love it. Easiest boss ever. It is funny, taking damage, boosting damage negation is normally such a bad effect, but on Raider, it's awesome. Yeah, I hate Wilder's alternate moveset. The only good thing about it's the rolling attack. Regular Greatsword moveset from regular Elden Ring is just much, much better. He especially wrecks the Claymore. Like, how dare he do that? You took something perfect and you messed it up. I wish you could turn them off, honestly. Okay, chat. Trolls, Crucible Knights, or Banished Knights? Wish I'd had time to get to a mine there. I'm so sick of trolls, dude. Please, no. I don't hear them yelling, so good start. Ayy, my favorite. These guys are really tough, honestly, but Raider just wrecks them. He staggers them like for the perfect amount of time, so they can't really do anything. But they're really hard on like Duchess and stuff, especially the dual wield ones. How am I always hitting that stupid piece of wood? Who was the carpenter that made this shit? God. Dude can stagger a dragon, but can't deal with a little bit of wood, man. What kind of nonsense is this? Whoa! I was looking at chat. I saw Glorp shit, and I was like, motherfucker. Dude, I was just trying to... Oh, my God. And that was fucking... Ace was saying that because it wasn't trolls. Right? He wasn't Glorp shitting because of the wood. Game about time, by the way. Don't even, fucking depression, dude. No one likes being depressed. It's always Ace's fault because he's even taking credit for it. I was trying to headbutt, but it wasn't off cooldown. Depression did nothing wrong. That's a lie. You guys like depression so much. How come antidepressants make so much money? Huh? Explain that. So this weapon is honestly probably worth it, even though it's a white. Like, this moveset is just so much better. Guess we don't need our hammer anymore then. Save some inventory space. Antidepressants make you depressed. Look, I don't know about any of this shit. I'm not a pharmacist. Where's Zert when you need him? Because doctors are evil, unfortunately. This is the only weapon in the entire game, or moveset, but this is the moveset that you kind of wish Crouch was still in the game. Look how much smoother this is going, and like I'm getting way more souls. Look what I can do. Oh man. You didn't see that, chat. Green support evil doctors to kill me. Wait a minute. I feel like chat's spinning a false narrative here. Damage negation while charging attacks. That's not terrible. I don't think these stack. I can't remember. I forgot to go to an Everjail. It's a pretty big mistake. Bad roll timing. Headbutt. How have you not been staggered? Holy fuck. This is getting real anime. Fuck, I need more time. I should just go. There's plenty of souls to still be had, but I can come back. Really sucks I forgot about the Everjail. Just kind of slipped my mind. These were worth quite a few souls. I think it's because they're kind of rare. Fuck, I need to get that grace right here. There's no grace anywhere other than here. I don't want to waste all those souls. Oh no, I could have gone right there. Oops. Wait, was that an Everjail? Oh yeah, I did do that one. I just didn't use the second key, which I can just do at the start of the next day here. Can I go there? I don't know. We'll see. So Marps, what you been up to? My only viewer on PS5, dude. It's insane. Yeah, this run's going a lot better than the other one. The only issue is, the one good thing about that last run was we got all those churches for free. Funny monkey game. You're gonna have to elaborate. DK Bonanza's new Nintendo game or something. Is that why I've been seeing like just random Donkey Kong content like in thumbnails on YouTube? I don't even know. I do not keep up with Nintendo because they suck. And I don't think I'm gonna get a lot of pushback on that comment. What a shit company. Oh! No, 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 no. Get me out, 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 get me out. There we go. This man does not want to stagger. Hyper armor. I'm about to fight fucking Seath. Crazy that Seath has been with us since Kingsfield. What a guy. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Holy hell, we already killed him. Love it. That's probably the fastest I've ever killed that boss. You know, I don't normally take improved dodging on most characters. I don't think you really need it, but Raider has mid-roll, so if anyone does need it, it's him. I'm not sure that was worth it, though. Those other upgrades were really sick. And there are people that think Duchess is as good as this guy. I know, it's ridiculous. There's just no world where Duchess is good. You're basically just like not having an ult is just so bad because good ult. Because another thing is a lot of players suck at this game and they use ults like randomly and just terribly. But good players that use their ults efficiently, like often, it's just so impactful. Where Duchess just can't do that. Stam is nice, but get these souls going. Okay. I have another Everjail key. I would like to do a mine. I would also like to get that, though. Fuck, that's awkward. This might be one of those runs where we just don't get a lot of flasks. I think Raider, though, is the one character you don't want to do that on. I'm generally quite comfortable. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go down here, and then hopefully the circle's just in a good spot. But yeah, every character in the game, I'm totally cool with just not getting a lot of flasks if it doesn't work out. Except for Raider, just because he's like designed to phase tank, so you need to get your health back sometimes. Raider's ult is good, except for the giant fucking hitbox it leaves behind. You know, the buff, the damage, the knockback, all that stuff is nice. But this random hitbox that just hangs out is not great. Decision I'm making right now, I'm not confident about. I think I've made good decisions up to this point. But this right here, I'm a little iffy on. I do hope we get some news about Tarnished Edition soon, though. Kind of sucks that they're waiting so long. I don't even get it. It doesn't seem like they're adding that much, but, you know, some new classes, a new weapon or two, you know, it's good enough for me. And there's definitely going to be a balance patch, though, which I'm very much looking forward to, because Elden Ring's had a lot of issues, but every balance patch they've done, I think, has been pretty good. So I'm excited to see what they do. Be nice to see them get another crack at it after all this time. Maybe they'll buff normal axes. Who knows? Yeah, I'm sure the delay is just because... Well, I think it's two things. They don't want to Killjoy Night Rain hype. They don't want to, like, step on each other's toes. And then also, yeah, it's probably just switch two things. I don't know if killing these guys is worth the time, but... I just hate that, like, regular greatswords have been buffed so much in Elden Ring. Like, they went from being a horrible weapon to, like, really good. And then regular axes went from being a horrible weapon to, eh. Can we improve that, please? They're all awful. It was definitely not worth the time. Look, axes are my favorite weapon. Like when Elden Ring 2 comes out or Dark Souls 4, all I'm gonna be hype about until it comes out is axes and cool medieval armor. It's like the thing I'm excited about every time. Never changing. Look, chat, earlier in the stream, Narasu said he always uses Switch Axe in Monster Hunter, so he's a cool guy. What have you done lately, huh? Spear better anyways. You know, spears are awesome like in real life, but they are really rarely fun in Souls games. I'm not even trying to be a hater, it's just unfortunate. Okay, I've got to do a mine. Although I could do one up here. This is weird. Okay, I'll take that. All the chosen heroes use swords, unfortunately. Actually, Coot does use a sword. He uses a sword and a spear in most legends. Normally, we'd just use a spear when it was like super serious business. And it didn't work out because God hates him. Speaking of God hating me. Although God hates this guy too because he takes damage from healing. Can you stop doing that attack, please? I like how he just does it again. Okay. This guy's not taking requests. So he gonna die. Chad, I don't think we were supposed to see that. God, is that you? What are you doing in the floor? Don't worry about it. Okay, bigger amount of this. Almost escaped the simulation. Now, wait a minute. No madness resist. Damn, nothing good here really. Imagine getting the option of 3 talismans and they're all bad. There's a chance that the roof is worth doing, but I don't think I want to go up there to look. I need to go do a mine. Raider's a lot of fun. He is so much easier to play though than Wilder and Duchess, but it's nice to take a break sometimes and just be overpowered as fuck. It's nice. The Wilder is very good. He's very, very good, but he does require a bit more effort. in the brain. Yeah, I would say the three big shots in this game are definitely Wilder, Iron Eye, and Raider. They are the best characters for sure. Executor's up there though, just because of the S in Arcane. Like you don't even just fuck deflecting. Don't ever deflect. But anyway, do I have a key? No. But between those three, Raider, Iron Eye, and Wilder, I think Wilder is the hardest to play. Because he's kind of just vanilla gameplay. You gotta actually know how to dodge and shit. Are you still coping with Duchess? I mean, I have no delusions that she's good. It's just, she is kind of fun because daggers are fun. And also, her being more hard, I actually like, because if I really focus and like play well on Raider and Wilder, you know, it's not very I'm not like, oh man, am I gonna win? I'm not that Beto, you know, teeth biting emote or nail biting emote, right? Where on Duchess, it's like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. And like the daggers are just really fun. Like that's like the main thing. That her dagger moveset is very fun to play. Overall, though, I am a Wilder main. Like I'm taking things seriously. I play Wilder, and I've checked like the stats. I do play Wilder the most. Although lately I've been playing a lot of Duchess just because you know, Wilder's kind of a sure win, so might be evening out. Did I already do this one? Yeah, I did. Fuck. No, might as well kill the guy then. Yeah, we should make a fluffy nail biter emote. That's a great idea, honestly. I'll have to bug Diva. I just need a couple of souls and we'll have 15. Oh, Zeta Gundam. So what Gundams have you seen? Fuck. Need to kill a few things. Also, our flash situation really is not great. There's nothing around. Everyone's on about that horse game, dude. IBO, Seed, OG Gundam, Destiny, 8th Steam. Okay, well, OG Gundam, oh lord. How would you rate them? I'm curious. Look at that hitbox. That worked well because it got me over the blue shit. Game. You want to repause? Okay, no. We dreamed. G Gundam, the best, of course. Haha. That's what everybody says. Okay, well, we'll get 15 no matter what now. I am not a fan of Destiny at all. And Seed is just so mixed. Like I really like Rao and the mech designs and stuff, but Kira's the worst. But I swear to God, the writer doesn't like Kira either, so it's fine. Like he looks like such an ass. Like so many characters like just call him out for being a twat. Like you have Rao at the ending, like just spewing all this like well thought out dialogue, and then Kira's just like, shut up. Oh yeah, Moo is cool. Yeah, Moo's good, Rao's good, the druggies are good. Love the druggies, they're great. I'm gonna get that when this is over, just because that's so easy to do. Seed is such a mixed bag. I don't even know how I feel about it. I mean, overall, I like it because like the finale of the original Seed, like the big final fight, is just kind of awesome. Like so, like it's kind of worth all the other bullshit. But holy fuck, it's a lot of bullshit. Did you say 0080? I saw 8 the Mets team. I kind of forgot. Thunderbolt's interesting. Got good like animation and stuff. Maybe not my best headbutt there. Yep, kind of figured he was gonna fall over. Like, Unicorn you don't watch for anything other than the fight scenes. Like, a lot of the grunt versus grunt action is really good. But the story is just like, the fuck. Every time Panager's talking, I just turn my brain off. That was close. Almost got wrecked there. Now, damage negation is awesome, but so is stance break. I think our stance break is fine as is, though, so I'll just stick. Did it just move? What? Why is it moving? What the fuck? Hello? So, if that didn't reset, I would not have been able to get my loot. What is wrong with this game? I have never seen that before. Dude, why is Raider so dumb when it comes to his ult? Do I watch 00 or Zeta? I would say 00. Like, 00 Season 1 is actually very good, in my opinion. It's parts of it are a little insufferable, but, like, overall, I think it's quite good. And, like, the side character cast, I think, is super strong. Zeta is just so fucking long, and there is so much filler. Like, oh, man. I would rate 00 so high if Season 1 was all that there was. God, Season 2 in the movie, dude. Like, almost everything awesome about Season 1 is just so ruined in Season 2. Fuck, we have to go in such an awkward way. We're gonna die out here, but it's no biggie. I can get my souls back. What happened? Okay, I don't want to spoil anything, but like, long story short, in the first season, you have like 3 really big factions, which are essentially Europe, Asia, and America, right? And they're different from each other. They're like, the America faction is the strongest, and like you really feel that in like the different fight scenes and stuff. Like they perform better against the Gundams, and they're just a bigger threat to the Gundams throughout, right? There's just unique aspects of each faction, right? And then there's like the side character who I won't spoil, but there's a side character that has like a really ongoing story Like, he's not part of the Gundams or anything. He's very antagonistic to them, but he's kind of just awesome, and he's got a really cool plot, like, parallel to theirs. And it's a good anti-them, right? And then they just destroy his character in the second season, and, like, they just... Everything they do with his character in the second season is just, like, portrays everything the character was about in the first season. And then everyone hated it, right? Everyone hated it. So in the movie, they undo all of it, and they just act like it never happened. And then, which, you know, that's probably better than continuing it, but it's like, then why did you do that in the first place? Like, holy shit. Also, I like how I was super close to the circle, and then it moved my souls just way the fuck back here. Yeah, the second season is just... meh. And there's just really there's nothing... There's no reason for a second season, right? Like, it was a pretty good self-contained story in the first season. There was just no need. Pretty sure the writer was the same. If I remember correctly, the writer is actually the writer for Neon Genesis. For, like, the all parts of it, which really explains the movie. Oh, I could have bought another res. I forgot. I always forget about that in solo mode. 331. It's not the best AR ever for a big boy sword, but I'll take it. Alright. As long as I play it good, we should be fine. Star Shriya, however the fuck you say that thing's name, is pretty cool, but I will forever not like it that much because Stark Jagan is way better. But it's fine. I like the mobile armor it's derivative of. That thing's pretty cool. Hey, Jagan is not the only memorable thing. There is the Valiant in episode 4, or movie 4, thank you. There's a lot of good grunt action in Unicorn. That's the whole reason I like it. I don't really give a fuck about anything else. Nah, you're a half-wit. You know, that didn't do as much damage as I would have liked. Oh, come on. I'm like trying to be so skillless right now. Oh my god, dude. Libra, you lucky little bastard. I cannot tell you how many people don't realize you can just walk through these to destroy them. Or run through them, I should say. Oh, yeah, he always does the soup from the ground after that, like, 3 smash thing. Nice try. God damn it. That's so annoying, dude. What a guy. Oh, I don't have my ult. No way I'm stopping this one. Rawr. I mean, that was pretty good. Why is Libra being such a fucking jackass today? I swear, chat is like helping him stream snipe. It's a conspiracy. So I just like to say though, even with, whoa, I almost died after he died. I can't even imagine. I'd like to say though, even with me playing like just a sloppy maniac, that was still like so easy though. Like, oh my god.
Are you hallucinating?
Raider is so busted. Dude, Duchess could never. Like, you have to exert so much more effort on Duchess. Holy fuck. Let's do a Duchess run. And then maybe play with some randoms after that. Oh, hey, we got the cool hat skin. The only thing I don't like about this is the, like, shoulder thing. It's a little too fancy. He's, like, trying to be a general or something. Like, what the hell? But the brown's cool, and the hat's cool. Luck correlates to skill. Is this a Gacha game? Napoleon. Is that really the best thing I can put in here? Bam! Like, Vigor's good on Duchess, don't get me wrong, but like, that's it? Surely, for like a colorless slot, there is something better than this. Well, I mean, that's not it. Wow, it's always just dumb fucking effects. Maybe I should do some roll. I kind of want to wait to roll until, like, I kind of like this better. Well, depends. But I kind of want to wait to roll until, like, the DLC comes out. Although maybe they'll introduce a new currency, so you can't do that. Well, if I happen to get Moonveil, this is good. Can I have Vigor +3 with this effect? That would be nice. I already have that one. No wonder I'm using this. I don't actually have Vigor on anything of note. Or Vigor with initial attack damage up. That'd be nice. Or the skill damage up. I mean, that's... okay. I'd rather have... I mean, the top effect does literally nothing. So it's just some continuous HP. Versus the auto-activation thing. Fuck it, why not? That's not that great, but whatever. Alright, fight Libra once more. Just because I want a little bit of practice. Also, it's kind of funny just how different you play Duchess compared to Raider. We're gonna get Black Knife, and it's gonna be great. Either that or... yeah, I should have activated a map event. I just forget all the time. Why are these churches so spread out? God damn. Game, please. We need God. You're probably getting purple base dagger. That's very common on Duchess in my experience. She's probably the character that happens with the most. Although I end up using the starter weapon on Wilder a lot if I have the great swords get fire thing. That move is really nice. It's a really good attack, so I forgot to level up. Although that's right there. Yeah, I don't really play Iron Eye, but I can see that just because Iron Eye gets to just pick, you know, a useful element and then you use pew pew, so. And like, a bleed bow is amazing, and then you can just pick up a different bow and switch off of it if the enemy doesn't bleed. And as far as I'm aware, you can only have bleed on your starting weapon, so. And like, that's incredibly strong. Oh, hell yeah, that's nice. This is such an awkward starting map, though. We go. Oh, God. This may not go well. This fucking guy, dude. It's crazy how hard this guy is. Although on Raider, you don't care at all. Like, you can just unlock him so easily. Bro. Please die. The opposite of dying. Oh, that's good. Whoa! I tell you though, if you could play as a Banished Knight, I would totally do that. Do you ever stop? Holy fuck! That's why Raider is so good for them though, because you just force them to stop with your high stagger. Hey, you little bastard. At least you can backstab them. I timed it. And I didn't even get anything off of it. Hate that move. My experience, it's not really possible to dodge it if you're at minimum range. Duchess might be able to, but other than that. Nice, at least. That took way too long. I'm not sure that was worth it. What's really messed up is the fucking Grace is over here, and I want to get this thing. Please don't give me anything AoE based. Just don't do that, game. No AoE. Keep it normal. Like, give me the, I can't remember their names, dude. I don't know, the guys like Margit, right? Because of Hornsent and Misbegotten and everything, I just cannot remember their canonical name. Oh, so these guys are like fucking impossible and Duchess to do quickly. This is another enemy that's incredibly easy on Raider and is just absolutely ridiculous for Duchess. I mean, it's just absolute bullshit. Like, you just don't have any windows to do anything. I mean, literally look at this. Like, it's just total, and they'll just do this forever. Omen. Yeah, I was not gonna remember that. Dude, this is so bullshit. Like, it's just fucking bullshit. Like, they just attack non-stop, and then anytime you could almost do something, they just leap backwards. And you don't have enough stagger to do, like, jack shit about... Really? How the fuck are you gonna spawn that on day one? Oh my god. I like how that's so unfair. Okay, actually didn't take a level from me. I was gonna say it's so unfair because like I started the backstab before the animation was even there, but thankfully it didn't take it from me. Can this please just be fucking over? 10,000 runes, by the way. Honestly, I'm gonna take the HP. That was awful. So I like how the Locust Swarm started and then ended immediately because they put it outside the circle. So then I don't even get the reward from it. Just like this fucking game, dude. I hate that event so much. What's really lame is if you complete it, you do get a very good reward, but that was impossible to complete because it spawned outside the circle. As the circle was closing, by the way. Do you really have to come down here? You do look fucking awesome, though. And you got those cool sound effects. The Augur event is pretty lame because even if you beat it, you get such a dumb effect that is only good on Revenant. It makes it so when you use a regular flask, you get FP back. Well, that's like a little useful on other characters. It really is only a big deal on Revenant. Man, right as I killed him, the bonus rune effect wore off. And I guess it's higher AR. And vacuum slice is okay. Right here. Imagine watching like Fate Stay Night or whatever and thinking Saber's the cool one and not Lancer. Insanity. Nice backstab. I do remember when I saw Fate Stay Night, like the anime, because I didn't know about the visual novel and stuff yet. Ku was definitely the character I wanted to know more about, like, because he wasn't in it a lot. Oh my god, my stupid earbud is stuck in my... God hello? I'm not even gonna explain that. Anyway, you know, he didn't have enough screen time at the time, so I wouldn't say he was my favorite right away, but he was definitely the character I'm like, man, I want to know more about that guy. Oh my god. Not good timing for me. What a rough day one. I have a friend that started Fate because of Saber's design, and once he watched, he started hating her. Dude, I remember when I really was like, this character's an idiot, is when Rin tells Saber, don't go to the temple. Shiro tells Saber, don't go to the temple, right? And I don't remember if Archer even says anything, but obviously he's not like, oh yeah, go to the temple, right? And then what does she do? She goes to the temple. Does she tell anyone or get any allies? No. And then what happens? She gets her ass kicked. Then does she say sorry? No. Right? She's a fucking idiot. Like, the only reason she doesn't die and get her entire team killed is because of plot armor. There is a part in the visual novel, though, that I love, where she's fighting Kojiro, and it's not going very well for her. But she's aware that, like, you know, he's like fucked up, and his stats are like screwed up. So she's like, I'm faster than him, and I'm stronger than him, but I'm losing. She's like, is he that much better than me at swords? And she just leaves it on that in the visual novel, and I'm just like, yes. I'm only level 7. And like, we didn't get trolls or anything, so it's pretty rough. He's sword good indeed. All right. Whoa. So I would like to point out, if you could play Duchess in the regular game and thus, you know, change your stats. Dude, I love how the second I hit that guy, like, they all swing at like perfect unity there to just shut me down for like so long. Anyway, if you could like level up your stats and whatnot, Duchess would be insanely broken. Because there's a lot of things you could do with the rewind that would just be so busted. And like, her dodge is very good. Oh, God. Worth it. God, he's so annoying. I hate that attack so much. I love how every single time I've swung, he has just gotten free iframes. What a great boss. Bro. Someone's gonna be like, look, your invisibility made it so that stuff didn't hit you. Meanwhile, I could have ulted on any other character and staggered him out of that animation and done a bunch of damage. Like, everyone's always like, oh, her ult is for utility. It's like, utility is bad. Like, you know what's good? Damage. Every boss is weak to damage. Who knew? Iron Eye cosplay. And he gives the souls immediately, so I can't use the soul boost on it. Love it. And it's like I couldn't, you know, stop attacking there or dodging. There was no time to cast the stupid thing. Oh yeah, there was no key in there. This is a rough fucking run right now. This isn't a turn-based RPG, friend. Well, it should be, and oh god, it should not. Although, you know what? If they made like, you know, a Slay the Spire kind of, you know, Elden Ring game, that'd be cool. Hi, Maggie. I don't know how all that missed, but okay. Sure. Guess I grab that church, then we go back to the castle. Actually, let's maybe grab that church and do the mine. Get both churches, that's not terrible. I don't really need both churches. Hey, Red. Maybe if her ult gave her 3-hit invulnerability, it would be good. So, you know what I hate? Is that's actually true. But shut the hell up, you evil monstrosity. What characters do you play, by the way? Because I know you've been playing Night Rain a good bit. Wilder, good man. Gonna hold on to this purple for a second, just in case I get something better. I like to point out how outrageously bad mines were when the game first came out, just because until you memorize them, or even just know what they are, they're just awful. You don't know that there's a key enemy that's not even marked that drops the thing you're actually there for. You have no idea. There's a bunch of like side paths that are just total dead ends. Like they're just atrocious. Like day one, it was so hard to get any value out of them because no one understood. Like once you know, they're fine, but it's not like the game tells you, you know, there's one key enemy inside this mine that drops a thing that upgrades your weapon. Like, you have absolutely no access to that knowledge. Because, like, some of the enemies, once I knew how they worked, I instantly could figure out what the enemy was, because it's basically, like, where's Waldo? Right? And like I know regular Elden Ring, so I would know like when there's a kind of an odd enemy or like a tougher enemy. But to like a normal player, there's no reason for them to like realize that like the guy with the shield and the spear is like a noteworthy enemy, right? That doesn't mean anything. 'Cause he doesn't have a health bar or any of that shit. Yeah, well, like I remember in the beta, they were just the worst. Like no one understood what they were, and you just get lost in them, and you don't know like why you're even in there. Yeah, all they need to do is like do something to like indicate the special enemies what you need to kill. That would really help. Okay, game. Like, just perfectly stagger your swings. Why don't you? And look, I'm invisible, and he's somehow magically turning so I can't backstab him, dude. God. You know, meanwhile, a Wilder ult would have just taken their asses out and knocked them down. wonder if my weapon art's worth doing. Alright. We are doing so poorly right now. Oh my god, what do you mean the castle's not in the circle? That's so rare! That's like ungodly rare that happens. But fuck this game, dude. And now this guy's stalling me out. Alright. There's still so much loot to be had in here. Like, we have the bottom boss, the lion. What the fuck was that backstab attempt? Like how my attacks were missing when I could like see the dagger going through him, so I didn't get my barrier. I tried. I feel like when I fight this guy in the Tarnished Edition, I'm going to destroy him because I won't be time limited. Well, no time to do any of the other loot here, I don't think. No, we still have a little bit of time, but I'm not gonna beat the bottom boss unless it's a really weak one. We just have to take the L. Damn it, all the ways to get a key are outside the circle, because doing an Evergaol would be a nice, consolation prize. What do I even do in here? This is garbage! Holy fuck! This is the worst day 2 circle I think I've ever seen. There's no way to get a key. There's no bosses. Hippo, though. Yeah, that'll do. I hate how common it is for the regular Elden Ring enemies to like do an attack that makes them move so much that you can't hit them after they're done doing it. Like, why? Why you no bleed? Bro, what the fuck? By the time he bled, he was gonna die anyway. Well, tough times. Guess we kill that. All these Evergaols, and I don't have a key. I have 3 soul boost items, so gotta I guess I'll use one on this boss, and then literally wherever the fuck, and then on the day 2 boss. I do like this Asher War, but it's unfortunately kind of just inferior to Windblade. Windblade is so strong. I'll show that off next time I play a regular Elden Ring, like how good it is. You wish you were Midir. Love how I can't hit him. I hate dragons, dude. They just waste way too much fucking time. And they just reset. Like, they literally just run around like idiots and then reset because they get too far away from their spawn. Wow, how is the day already over? Holy fuck. We're screwed, I say. Basically no loot there either. God, why is the circle moving so fast on this side? Oh, I guess it actually is kind of far away from the tree. Nah, this isn't worth it. Sucks, but we're probably not getting 15. Definitely get 14, but I think 15 is going to be out of reach. Although if I wanted to, I could run around outside the circle on day 3, and I could probably do it, but fuck it. I love how I can't even fight trash mobs. Like, it's because you just don't stagger. So it's like you hit them and then you just get hit back. Really? Always love when you're on a time limit and the enemies just start spamming the moves you have to respect. I'll probably finish this campy on day 3s because I gotta get some kind of loot for fuck's sakes. Ugh. Hella weak run. Can't believe I'm ulting, but it's like there's just no way to deal with these trash mobs. Of course, I have to wait for this stupid thing. Deathrite bird? Yep. Oh my god, I'm doing so little damage. I mean, I've seen worse. I think I just use my skill on cooldown here and get what I can. Oh my god, he was about to do the big AoE. Kind of lucked out there. We actually had really good RNG on that fight. He didn't do a lot of the annoying moves. Wait, that's a different camp. Wait, is it? I don't know. I don't think it is. Crazy. Yeah, it's the same one. Okay. Oh, there's a dual sword guy. You just had to do that immediately. I was just gonna hit him and then ult, but he just does the fastest, like, long-ass area denial move. Oh, to be fair, if I was playing as the Sword and Shield Banished Knight, I would just spam the fuck out of that move. Like, I would be an absolute menace. But I couldn't do anything. I'm gonna die. There was just no room to do a backstab or an R1 or anything. So fucked, dude. God, playing Duchess solo is such a frustrating experience. Like, you just get shut down by so many dumb things. This might be a problem because they could grab my souls. Okay, good. I guess because they're considered a boss, they can't pick it up. Oh my god. This is so ridiculous. Like, every other character can handle this in like seconds. Like, because this is such an early game enemy, and we had our ult, right? So like any character with their ult could handle these two like super easy. Like even Revenant could do this. Somehow every time I come through here, there's those guys like padded over there. Always something to kill there. Thank God. So much easier once he's gone. And of course, we get just essentially no loot. I basically wasted my time there. I mean, we got some souls, but... Oh, I really should use the vendor here. Be smart. It takes so fucking long to do anything in this damn camp. Definitely gonna die again because I just cannot figure out where this stupid vendor is because all of the walls look the same. Definitely gonna die now because I just realized I need to check the weapon passives. That was damage negation, but I couldn't tell if it was low HP or max HP. Honestly, like, doing stuff on day 3 is super effective, and it's not even that dangerous. It's just so tedious. Because, like, dying means nothing, but it just takes so long to, like, go through the death animation, and then just kind of sits there for a while, and then the loading, and then back, and it's just like, holy fuck. Look at this guy taking my souls. Okay, what was it? Oh. No good. Okay, this is good, though. Holy fuck, can I go now? Where did all these guys come from? I swear this camp just has, like, unlimited enemies in it. Which is kind of, I mean, technically it's good for us because it's a bunch of souls. It's just, holy shit. And mini glint blades. I like when you get the glint blade boss item and then that. Because then if you have to, like, equip it at the right time, but you can, like, set it up where they rotate. If I'd really tried, we probably could have gotten 15. Alright, well. Generally, on Wilder and Raider, I don't have an issue getting 15, but here we are. I don't think I even have a relic, do I? Okay, I have one. That was very greedy of me, but I was trying to get the shield. Oh man, I thought I was safe there. Clearly not. I thought I moved far enough forward that I didn't need to iframe it. I wonder if he's weak to slashing damage, because our damage is pretty good, all things considered. Like, we didn't get a lot of Everjails, but we still did pretty decent DPS. How did that miss? Omega Soup! I actually love his floor attack. When you first see it, it seems so unfair, but it's actually such a fair attack. Because a lot of times when you first see it, you don't realize it's tied to his hand animation. I wish, like, destroying these made his form a little bit weaker. Because, like, especially solo, you just really can't do it unless you're Iron Eye. Like, you can ult him and break him out of the shield that way, but Duchess can't, because, you know, Duchess. Woo! Oh man, I dodged too soon. Fuck. This music is so good! I'm so glad the soundtrack has gotten a lot of recognition, like way more so than typical for even games that do have good soundtracks. Because it's like, it's just, the songs are so unique and are so fitting, like they're not uniform at all. I hate that. That was just impossible. I knew I was gonna die there. Oh, I actually didn't die. But yeah, the way it came down, it's like if I went forward, I was fucked, and if I went back, I was fucked. I probably should have gone forward anyway. Wow, what a bunch of bullshit that was. Like, generally that attack gives me no problem, but the timing on that stupid, like, air laser and, like, the location it was at, I had to look at it, but I don't think there was really anything I could do there. I was just super fucked. Dude, his hard mode is gonna be nuts. I do wonder what they're gonna do, though, because most of the all the bosses so far have started in their phase 2. But he doesn't have a phase 2. So my guess is he's gonna start in this super mode or something, but then, like, what the hell is, like, gonna happen mechanically? Like, I just don't know. We'll have to see. I like how he just teleported in place. Mind games. He almost frame trapped me there. Well, sucks I died. Our damage was shockingly good, though. But yeah, maybe he starts off in that super mode, and then I just don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. I feel like he'll start in that super mode, but it'll probably still wear off with time, and then just something whack is gonna happen when he's at half health. All right. Maybe we play with randoms now. I don't know, man. Randoms, it's like, they can be really fun just because, like, if they're bad but chill, it's great, right? If they're bad and an asshole, then it's awful, and then if they're good and an asshole, it's awful, right? Although if they're bad and asshole and then rage quit, then it's kind of awesome. You get the chance for justice. Well, we haven't played Wild or any. Let's see. Improved Frenzy Flame incantations. Really could improve that one. What about bad and can't read a map? Those, you definitely see those. That definitely happens. Oh my god, me and Kath played earlier, and we got a random recluse that was not following my pings, but that's fine. Like, I don't, you know, if they want to go do their own thing, that's not a big deal. Doesn't even faze me. But they were being pretty damn unoptimal. They were, like, getting churches that we would have gotten eventually at a better time anyway, and they were just contributing nothing. Like, not killing anything, not helping us kill any of the major bosses. They weren't killing random enemies on their own. And then because of that, you know, it took a little bit longer to get some of the basics done, like getting the Evergaol done and that kind of shit. But then we go to the castle, and it's kind of late, And we're not very high level, but, you know, me and Cath are just making it work. We're killing the Crucible Knights, you know, racking up souls, because Crucible Knights are worth a lot. And then he just shows up and then goes to the bottom boss and just starts spam pinging. I mean, just starts spam fucking pinging, like, on his location. And we just ignore him because, like, we need to kill Crucible Knights and get levels and stuff. And what's funny is, if he was helping us, right, this whole time, we could have killed all the Crucible Knights, then gone down and killed the bottom boss. And then he dies to the bottom boss. And then just goes back and then just keeps spams pinging and then he just does nothing. And then we kill almost all the Crucible Knights and we run out of time, we have to leave. And all this time he's just spam pinging the bottom boss. And then day 2, it's like, there's not a whole lot of reason to go back to the castle because we pretty much did everything there except for the bottom boss. And like, we need to get churches and Everjails and there's like just good shit all over the map. So me and Cath are just doing that stuff and then he's just keeps spam pinging the bottom boss. And like he's going to he followed us for a little bit, but didn't really do anything. And then he went to the bottom boss again. And me and Cath are getting a lot done. We're getting legendaries. We're level 15. We have 8 flasks because the map was really generous. And then he tries to kill the bottom boss on his own again and then dies, and then rage quits. Right? And then he's level like 13, and then me and Cath are both level 15, and we're just like kitted the fuck out and we could not have had a better run ultimately. And obviously we beat the run, and it's just like, why? Like, why are you so obsessed with doing the bottom boss out of order? And then, like, we got level 15 in every single flask and legendaries. So, like, obviously we didn't need it. But yeah, then he just, like, rage quit at the end. And I was like, okay. Oh, hey, Zert. I was literally talking about you earlier. We were talking about pharmacist stuff, so I brought you up. But, happy birthday, dude. Any good food? Do I want to play with randoms or not? Fuck it, we'll do it. We'll fight, Bulgor. I feel like I'm gonna regret this. No, I worked for 9 hours. Well, at least you get money. Oh, yeah, we can play with Marps. Bulgor will be back though. Like these said, all the bosses will be added, and you can play them offline eventually. What I hope they add in like the final patch of this game is I hope they add essentially Ascension or Eclipse from Risk of Rain, right? Where you can like really boost the difficulty as much as you want. Because it kind of sucks when I play with like Cairo and people that are really good at the game. It's just too easy, and like the bosses die before they even get to do most of their moveset and stuff like that. Like even just 2 good players make the game too easy. It's like it's just too easy to get too much done. And like if you're playing especially decent characters that have like good ults and stuff, I mean you can just bulldoze things. Yeah, hard mode's not hard enough, 100%. The movesets are hard enough. They are. Like the movesets are fine. But like the enemies don't have enough stats. They have enough stats for like a group of normies that end up being like level 13, maybe 14 at the end, and you know, kind of whatever loot. But if you know what you're doing, you got Everjail attack ups and all that good stuff, you just kind of kill them too quick. And I want to be able to not hold myself back. I want to be able to play my hardest, do really well, and have a good lucky run, and then still have something hard to do at the end. And a lot of roguelikes give you optional, like, end bosses. So the stronger you are, it's like, oh man, we're so strong, let's go for that one optional boss at the end that's super hard. Right? I think that's a really good way of doing it. Oh, that's nice. We can get a key right there. Is there a camp? The house. Okay, that'll do. We should, oh man, we should split up here, but I don't know if we will. But like, there's 2 keys we can get right off the rip if we split up. Aw, man. So he's pinging the right one, so I'll go to the north one. Hopefully it works out. Like, there's just absolutely no reason to go together here. well, Marps is being smart. I guess because the Raider is coming to this one, we should kill the boss. Like, whichever there's 2 players, you're better off killing the boss. Because we really just need the key. Oh man, that's a shitty thing to miss. Recovery time on it, it's really long. Wow, I missed again. It's because he's standing on this fucking rubble. God, these guys are being annoying. Holy fuck, dude. God, Raider killed that thing. Not a good passive right there. Actually a pretty sick passive to get off the rip. Oh, I should have leveled up. Silly me. Yeah, you can get an Onion Bro skin when you beat Holster, however you say his name. Hell store. Hell in a store. Holster for your gun. Particle effects. That's really bizarre. Onion Bro is using the thing where frostbite happens, he gets stealth. That's a really weird thing. And maybe it lets him get a charged R2 off though, actually, and Raider's the character to do that on, so. Oh yeah, I'm Wilder. Pretty sure Marp's already got that key. This is such a good Everjail start that this is definitely a run where we should just focus on Everjails, really. Really, we should be getting the one way up north because of like the way the circle is going to close. Fucking, I'm going to do that. That just makes sense. Well, no, we can do it day 2. Yeah, we can just do it day 2. Because it'd have to spawn a good enemy, and I'd have to ult it and everything to have time. Oh my god. This is the rarest one, and I hate it. At least his health is super nerfed on day 1. So it's not that bad. Oh good, the fire's actually hitting him. Yeah, Marp's blasting him in the face. Nice. Okay, that actually was pretty good. Group dodging is nice and all, but 30,000 souls. Okay, I imagine someone else has a key, so. Fuck. I get this church. I can probably do it without wasting too much time. Really though, I don't really like Unwilder. It's just not that big of a deal. Like, I don't expect the boss is gonna hit me that many times. I just get that church down there, and that's fine. Just kill shit while I'm waiting because I can't open the jail on my own. No reason for me to just like stand there for 10 seconds doing nothing. Marps, no, I got it. Man, I was kind of just guessing what enemy was gonna spawn and where, but fucked it up. Tried to be cool. I'm kind of surprised I can knock him into the air like that. Well, this guy's having a good time. Ten out of 10 boss fight. I'm assuming Raider has a key. Garbage. Wait, I could have riposted him. I didn't realize. Be dumb. Don't normally get hit that much. Oh, more runes. Hell yeah. Well, we're getting 15 super easy on this one. Unless we just suck. Marps is my favorite magician. Yeah, once me and Kai, we spawned over here, and we straight up went to this Evergaol immediately, and we got a Godskin Duo at level 2. And, I think, like, Tree Sentinel or some shit was right by. No, it was Loretta and the aggroed. And we won! We actually had an okay pug, and no one bitched out. It was rough as fuck, though. Blocked. That was so lame. So I couldn't dodge in time after my stamp, and then I got hit, and then as soon as the hit stun wore off, it made me do the dodge that I'd done earlier. So I got hit again this game. 24,000 souls, man. Motherfucker. I didn't even hit him. Yeah, there we go. I think Raider started the bottom boss. Might as well. So it's going so badly, I don't think this is a good idea. I swear to God, if this is BHH. Okay, it's not. There was a wall there, game. Marps. I don't know if it counts. Like, I think it counts for magic. They have like 2 wands. Why is no one helping me kill this guy? Holy hell, that damage. We don't have a lot of time, but might as well smack this guy a little bit. Or, you know, kill him, you know. That's fine. I don't know why my jump didn't come out. Wow, the circle is moving so fast on that side. Oh, it's because it's the far side. It like has to move faster. Solid day 1. We'll be fine. No one on this team's an idiot, so there's no way we're gonna lose. Which I kind of hate that. That's the thing. It's like I want there to be more. The game needs to be scarier, man. I walked 13K steps at work today. Why? Don't you work at a pharmacy? How the hell's that work? So hopefully no one clicks this tree until like, oh, that's we have to. The boss is not near it. I was gonna say until like the boss is about to die, but. Oh, you have 2 jobs? At 24? Dude, Zert's grinding, man. Also a full-time student, you've lost your mind. That hand just got so much work done. Yeah, I know some people that work at warehouse. How did that hurt me? Anyway, I know some people that work at warehouses and they make some pretty good bank. That's crazy though, dude. School and 2 jobs. Well, you're probably not bored. At least there's that. I really need Everjails. And fuck that church. It's in a terrible spot. Man, this sucks. I wish I think the raider has a key. I wish he would give it to me. Cause like he's just going somewhere on the map where there's not gonna be anything. But I don't think Marps has one. It sucks because like raider is so far away. Not gonna work. Oh, Marps does have one. Okay. Excuse me. Let's just go through the mine real quick. Well, Marps is going places in life. That's nice. Good man. I don't know why. I clicked my ult like 3 times there and it wouldn't come out. Well, so much for the riposte. Excuse me, Zert. Although I'm sure Marps is doing just fine too, at least I would hope so. You don't even have the same color names, so I don't know how I fucked that one up. I like how we did a mine and we're still just way ahead of Ray Hurt. Well, now I wait. I don't have T-pose on PS5. Man, there was just no way to recover from stamp in time. I guess my passive is there to be used, so. It's so far away, but might as well. The closest I've been to working 2 jobs is back in the day when I took streaming pretty seriously, and I put a lot of time into doing YouTube and streaming, and then I had a regular job too. But then the streaming stuff did well enough I didn't need to work the regular job anymore, and like COVID happened, so I was just like, fuck it. That was honestly insane. I had absolutely no free time at all, like just zero. Like because YouTube takes a long time, like editing and shit, and then streaming took a long time, and the regular job. I enjoyed it though. It was the stuff I actually cared about. And then I used the money from that to become a landlord. And life is a lot simpler now. It is crazy though, like how much effort it takes to maintain like social media stuff, because it's infinitely competitive, right? Like if someone else is willing to put in 80 hours and wake up at 6 a.m. to, record the new unit in FGO or just whatever the fuck it is. Because I mean, look how fast, like, look how quick my stream died. Like, it's no big deal, but like, you don't stay on top of that grind and you get left behind real quick. Did I just stab him in the side? I'd say I stopped taking streaming seriously like maybe a year ago. Maybe a little bit more. I swear it hasn't been 6 years since COVID. I thought it was like 4 or 5. Am I crazy? Do we have another key? If we got it, we got it. Man, I'm old as shit, dude. Okay, who designed this part of the map? Yeah, yeah, it was end of 2019. That's right. That was funny. My job let like everyone go instantly when COVID happened, and then they like instantly wanted to hire everyone back, and then I was just like, nah. Did feel good though. I know I was one of the first people they called. I was just like, fuck it. Gotta kill something while I wait here. See you, Zert. Good luck, man. That's crazy, man. I still can't believe Zert's doing all that. I can feel the stress from here. Yeah, I was about to say, might as well go back to the castle. Do the roof boss or something. That's the worst thing that happened to me, because that's when I got into Gacha Gaming. Damn. You gotta do that free-to-play stuff. I don't think that guy's really that worth doing, but I can do it if they want. I'm already down here. He is pretty easy, so actually there really is no reason not to do him. Yeah, thankful. I'm probably one of the few people that got really into Gacha games, and then I made money from it. Like, it's not even close. Like, I made quite a lot of money from streaming and YouTube and all that. I've just never felt the pull to gamble. It just doesn't really faze me. And I like things to be hard, right? I like to have a challenge. Yeah, we definitely should have killed that tree avatar. I think this guy has a higher chance to drop a legendary, but you know, the tree avatar could. But I'm sure Raider can solo it. That's a great boss for Raider. Super easy to just jumping R2 and all that. Uh-oh. You know what annoys me about the Gacha scene? Is like, if they make an outrageous amount of money for like the input, right? Like the amount of staff they need to hire and like hours and everything to like the money they make is out. It's so profitable, right? It's just an unbelievably profitable market. Like if you get a game that's, you know, popular, and there's a lot of predatory like stupid bullshit and everything, but it's like it's so profitable that they have massive wiggle room to do like whatever the fuck they want. And like you could just have like a game of any genre you want, any gameplay style you want, and just like put out a DLC character or move set or whatever the game is, you know, for 10, 20 bucks, you know, and everything else is, you know, like whatever is going to be popular, and it would be fine. It wouldn't make as much money, but it'd still make loads of money. But no, 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 no. We have to make all the money, and we have to go after the gambling addicts. It's just fucked up, man. Lots of money's not enough. You got to make maximum money. Because it's just not regulated. They get away with murder. So, if COVID happened right now and we reacted the same way, it would really fuck me up because I'm a lot more social than I used to be, and I have more free time, and I can, like, you know, go outside and do things, and I really enjoy doing that. But as of the time when COVID happened, it didn't matter at all. That was a time when I was just working and streaming and that kind of stuff. And I had friends, but we, you know, we'd get together kind of rarely or just get together online. So it just did not fucking matter. Or now you have COVID happen, I'd just be like, Jesus Christ. Fuck. The reverse for me. So you were like, you know, really social and wanted to do stuff when it happened, and now you don't. Now you just want to be online. I can enjoy both. I can still enjoy typical online nerd stuff, but I've definitely gotten a lot more social and whatnot. Was some okay loot there. I didn't have very good passive, so it's kind of nice to just get some health recovery there. Oh god, I just realized I could have picked something else up too, because I've got that range attack up, which does nothing. This is one of those runs where we did amazing, like we did super well, and it just coincidentally I didn't get any good loot. Yeah. I guess that's better than this thing. Who are we even fight? Oh, Fulgor. That does nothing. He's got no status effects. But yeah, I was in a period of my life where I spent most of my time at home and working and all that. That I just didn't. COVID, I didn't even feel it. It had zero effect on me. Like, nothing changed at all. But like, you know, I was older and everything, so I can't even imagine. Dude, I just can't imagine what it was like for teenagers and stuff. Like, I'm thinking about like where I was in my life when I was a teenager and everything, and if I had to deal with all that and be isolated like that, it was just, that would have been so messed up. It's gonna devastate your like development, because your brain's not done developing until you're like 26 or something like that. I know it's 20 something. I forget the exact age, but. Like, you're not mentally complete. You're not your full adult self until you're in your 20s. I'm sure someone can correct me on the exact age. I think it's 26, but... Yeah, I can imagine if you're an introvert that COVID could make you, like, embrace, like, stuff that's not good for you. I'm telling you, like, I think the worst thing that ever happened to human society is, like, just how successful we are and, like, how much automation there is. Because, like, back in my day, but even, you know, way before my day, you had to socialize. You had to go out of your comfort zone, right? Which was good for you, right? That's the thing. Like, struggle is incredibly good for humans, right? That's how you grow and improve and learn and meet people. So, like, as time has gone on, humanity has just gotten so, like, successful. We can just, like, cave to our vices and never, like, struggle and never learn and never, like, suck it up. Like, you can just have everything delivered to you and not even meet the person that dropped the stuff off, right? Like, it's actually miserable. It is so bad for you. Like, it's so important to go outside of your comfort zone often, like, very often. And we have a society now where it's just so easy to never go outside your comfort zone. You have to have the willpower to make yourself get out of your comfort zone, or you're gonna be fucked. But yeah, I think society is like in such a bad spot because, you know, between DoorDash and social media and all these things, it's like people are just living lives that humans were never meant to live, and our brains cannot handle it. Because it's easy to be like, oh man, I have social anxiety, so let me never socialize, but that's so bad for you. Now, if you're like an introvert and you have social anxiety and stuff, you don't need to socialize, you know, all of the time. You don't, you know, of course not. You're in a healthy environment, you are going to socialize less than like an extrovert, but you need to still socialize some, for fuck's sakes. Poor Nameless King, dude. I actually like hanging out with people I don't have a lot in common with. It's an opportunity to learn, and it's actually, I think it's so important. That's something in these last few years I really started to embrace, was because I'm good at socializing. Like, I know I'm very good at socializing. I don't get nervous at all, and like, I'm really good at listening and asking questions that are good for like opening up a conversation. And so I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna socialize with everybody. And like, you know, if they give me signs that they don't want to socialize, you know, I won't, you know, pester them, of course not. But in the last few years, I've gone out of my way to socialize a lot more. And God, you learn so much stuff. People you don't think you'll like, you end up, you know, learning something from, even if you don't like them. And like, as a landlord, I've met a bunch of, you know, handymen and stuff that have really helped me out and all kinds of stuff. Like, it's super good. Yeah, it is like exercise. You don't have to be an exercise nut. You know, you don't have to be a gym bro, but you need to exercise. That's a great analogy. That's actually perfect. That is exactly how it is. Because if you never exercise ever, even if you hate exercising, that's super bad for you. Super fucking bad for you. And you need to get, you know, walking in, you know, you need to do things. Your body will erode if you don't. And it's the exact same for your mind. I mean, you have got to fucking socialize. And like, never mind the social stuff. You're just being dumb if you don't, because again, you can learn things from people you don't like. Right? Even if it's someone you super disagree with and think very differently, then there's still things you can learn from them. And if you don't see that, you're just an ignorant, arrogant ass. I don't know the exact amounts on like how much walking you need to do. I force myself. By this point, it's not really forcing myself, but I make myself walk and run every single day, and I've done that for quite a while now. And like, the grocery store is in walking distance for me, right? So if I need something from the grocery store, unless I need to get like big stuff, but like if it's reasonable to walk and carry it, I will always do it. Even if I'm like, oh, but I don't feel like it, I'll do it anyway. And that's just, I got in that habit a long time ago, and that's been very good for me. And now I'm at the point where I like walking and running and stuff. So if I don't do it, I feel weird and I start to crave it. That actually happened quite quickly. That happened in like just a few weeks. I started feeling that way. But I find I actually probably walk too much, because I have a outrageously fast metabolism, so I have to be careful about calorie burn. And I like it so much that I definitely do too much of it. Although I probably don't do too much of it if I had a regular metabolism, because humans are walking machines. Like, it's how we evolved. We are, like, our whole body is completely optimized for walking. And we're the most efficient, like, travelers on planet Earth because of that. Like, we can literally walk and run every other creature on planet Earth to death. Because, like, our stam, like, endurance efficiency to movement is just too good. Like we can chase a horse to death. Like the amount it needs to rest and everything relative to like us, we will always outpace them eventually. And that's like humans like strategy for hunting essentially is just murder them by walking better than them. But yeah, because of that, pretty much every aspect of your body is for walking. Like it's actually insane how good the human body is at walking and like jogging and shit. So it's like if you don't do it, it's obviously really bad for you. Like I'm talking about this, so we just murder this man. Oh, I'm gonna get wrecked for that. This is the easiest Fulgor I've ever done. As I just face tank. Like I have 5 flasks. I've got special flask, other special flask, bunch of healing stones. Yeah, we were way over. Toshi, what's up, dude? Drive-by sub. Thanks, man. I super appreciate it. How have you been? I never learned how to ride a bike. Well, learn. It's worth it. I learned to ride a bike pretty late. I've talked about this from time to time. My mother was a psychotic nut job and was in a cult. And super paranoid. And she wouldn't let us ride bikes because she was scared we would crash and die. Like, she was just totally psychotic. So I didn't learn to ride a bike until I was a good bit older. Super worth it. It's really good exercise because it works different muscles than running and walking does. It's also just, you know, it'll save you money. If you need to like travel a bit, but you don't need to use your car, you know, or you don't want to use your car, you can take your bike and it's faster and it's good exercise, doesn't cost gas, and it's great. You know, you're gonna look dumb for a while, but don't worry about it. The big thing about learning how to ride a bike, what I did was, you know, I was just very mindful, hey, I can just put my foot down. Right, go at a slow speed, and if you realize you're destabilizing, just put your foot down. Or put both feet down, and just be good at that action, and then don't worry about it so much. And you just trial and error, right? You can find a parking lot, or, you know, wherever, and who cares if the passerbys think you look stupid, they're dumb, like, growth is important. And just suck it up and do it. It's great. I'm so glad I learned how to bike, even though it was later in life, just because it's fun, it's useful, and it's great exercise, so, big fan. And then, you know, you could get an e-bike that lets you pedal and use the electronic stuff. And then you can go real fast and get exercise. Yeah, they say you don't forget. I have never tested that. I did go for a good while there, though. When COVID hit, I didn't bike for a few years, I'd say. And then I started doing it again, and it wasn't too bad for me. But it's worth it. You just, like, I've learned all kinds of things as an adult. It does take longer. You know, it is a bit awkward. But... you know, do it anyway. Just it's totally worth. I'm like obsessed with muscle stuff, like mind body stuff. Like I did MMA and martial arts when I was younger, and I've really enjoyed learning how to like rollerblade and ride a bike. I really enjoy that kind of stuff. It's like so obviously it makes it easier for me because it's something I'm having fun doing. Like, rollerblading was very hard, but once I already knew how to fall, and then, like, I just, you know, I put on proper protection, and I was just, I don't remember where I got it, but someone gave me the advice, like, just don't care about falling, just go, and then when you fall, just fall, you know, correctly, and have the protective gear on, and just don't feel embarrassed, you know, just do it. And then in, like, no time, I got super good at it. It was a really fun experience. Dude, the shotgun spell is like the best one in my opinion. I will say almost everyone will enjoy physical activity once they like do it enough. This is not really like an opinion, it's just like a psychological fact. Most people don't like physical activity because they're not used to it, they haven't done it, and they're not good at it. And they haven't formed like that kind of connection of like the health benefits that come from it and the mental benefits that come from it. So it's very common that like for the first week or two, most people hate physical activity to such an extreme that they just stop doing it and they won't do it. But if you push through and stick with it, pretty much universally you will like physical activity. And again, it's just a human brain thing. Like, your brain is designed to do this. There's almost no exception. I'm sure there's some really, really, really rare people, but generally speaking, just the way the human mind works, there's just a mind-body connection that you will like physical activity eventually. You just have to stick with it. And I've known so many people in my life that thought they hated physical activity and bitched about it, and I really pushed them and helped them like get used to it, and every single one of them likes it now. Every single one of them. Does the Evergaol attack relic stack only benefit from one? You only benefit from one. That would be so broken if you had 3 of those. Holy shit. You'd just be a monster. Let's see, let's do one more. Final boss. But yeah, one of the best cures for depression is physical activity. A lot of people just like, they don't really get that when they hear it, but it's the truth. And I think, especially for men, getting in shape and getting muscles and stuff is insanely good for you. It'll help your confidence, and it's also just practical. Like, you start to be able to do things that are very practical. I think you are doing yourself such a disservice if you're a young man and you don't get into shape. You are just doing yourself such a fucking disservice. Because you're only young once. And like when you realize like what you can do with your body and like how strong you can get and whatnot, it is so worth it. And again, there's such a connection between your physical health and activity and your mental health. It makes me actually kind of mad. The science is unbelievably clear, right? The science is crystal clear that there's a huge connection between your body health and your mental health, right? It's actually like the best thing you can do for your mental health. And, mental health is like a crisis right now. There's so many people with mental health issues. And, like America specifically is unbelievably out of shape and no one exercises at all. And it's like, hello, the answer is pretty clear here. And there's massive direct correlation between physical health and mental health. Where are the bad guys? Hello? Normally these houses have bad guys around them. We need to kill a couple enemies here. Surely there's some bad guys here. Here we go. I think we just need to do that fort. Suck it up. Oh, it's so annoying when enemies just do the perfect moves to not get hit, but it is what it is. They should have that without my help. They got it. Yeah, 15% per Evergaol. Oh my god. I don't know why. I don't agree with Birdman coming back here. They should have they were already in the fort, and it is decent souls, so at that point just finish it and get the grace in there to level up. I didn't do it because I wasn't, near. God, these dual weird guys are just so bullshit. Having fought them a lot in the regular game, and in this, I really do think the dual wield guys are just nonsense. You just cannot reliably deal with the spin attack. And it's because of the hitbox, like, in the air. It's just, ridiculous to deal with. Duchess is, like, the only... That's one thing Duchess has, is she can kind of deal with it reliably. Fuck! That's so bullshit. It's not even... Like, Marps had already cast it, so it's not his fault. Right as I knock him down, it's like the stupid, cocktail thing hit him. Terrible timing. Oh, I don't have any flasks. The Banished Knights are really easy for Raider, though. Yeah, I guess he doesn't have like a skillful way of dealing with the dual sword guy, but it doesn't matter. He can just like spam jump attacks and R1 chains, and he'll just stagger them forever and kill them. It's super easy for him. Yeah, I'd say Raider's actually probably the best for them, but Duchess is the only person that can really fight the dual sword guys legit, if you will. It still takes her forever, though. Actually, Guardian can probably do it too, because he can probably just block them and then guard counter them if they actually think to do that. The 10%, that's good. Dude, like, why did both of them go in there and they didn't finish it and they went out and now they want to go back? Like, as I was saying, you should have just done it when you were in there. Like, holy fuck. It's insane. Oh, sweet inefficiency. I'm assuming Marps has a thing, so you might have just enough time to do this. Ball bearing hunter. I love them, honestly. They're super fun, but they're not easy to kill at low level. What an idiot! It's just like the most generic node in the game. There's nothing even slightly important about that. God, people have such fucking egos. How the fuck do you think just some pointless ass node that means nothing, that you already went to and then abandoned and then are going back to, the one you can solo? Like, who the fuck can't solo the just generic fort? God, this fucking player base, dude. Like, what a dumb, it's dumb enough that they were doing it, like, you know, after leaving it. Right? It's either do it originally or don't do it at all. Like, going back is dumb, and then you can solo it like it's nothing, and then even if you can't, why are you rage quitting? It's not like a meaningful, like, decision. It's not like a church versus the castle or something. God, dude. Yeah, that man is not a flock leader. Like how there's just no way for me to hit this guy. I don't get why the grapple hook doesn't bring him down. And also that guy, like, didn't block. Oh, man. Yeah, I feel bad for, I have found Guardians that are just, like, so hit or miss. It's great. Oh, God, it's the trolls. We kind of have to do it because it's right in front of us. It'd be really inefficient to go around. Fuck, we can't even level. Why must the trolls... Clearly that guy quit because he knew it was trolls. He was just ahead of the curve. Really trying to get my ult here. Okay, at least we took this one out kind of quick. Allegedly. Please die. Bro, why didn't you die? Motherfucker! I just cannot imagine, like, that bird player, like, quitting like that. Like, if it was me, I would have just soloed the camp and not even thought about it. I mean, one, I'd be smart enough not to do that camp after having abandoned it like that, especially under a time limit with the Everjail and everything. But, like, even if I, for whatever reason, I thought it was so important to do it, I would have just done it on my own. Like, it's just, that's such a nothing burger node. Like that was the Lord Sworn guy, right? Which is like the generic dude with a shield and a sword. Like that's such a literal nothing camp. Oh god. I hope that's like a teenager. That's the dumb behavior. Don't get me started on people in the Remembrance quests. I swear, everyone just has main character syndrome. And, like, there's been plenty of times where, like, I'll play solo and I'm with the, you know, the two, and I don't like what they're doing. And so I just solo. And I just, you know, I play accordingly. I'm like, okay, I'll pick things that I know I can do by myself and we'll get souls, you know, and it's fine. Splitting up is not a big deal. Splitting up is only a big deal if someone is dumb as hell and like you're the solo and you're like trying to do like really hard stuff. And, like you don't do that shit. Moonveil's nice and all, but like, you know, go do a mine, then do a regular camp, you know, build, get shit done. Honestly, what I've seen this so much more. Because, like, I play solo and, like, duo and trio all the time. You know, I'll play with, like, just Kath, or play with just Kai, or just play with Lost, or something. And, so I know what it's like to be the two, right, and have the one with you. But because I play solo, I see plenty of where I'm the one and the other two are like friends and stuff. I see that all the fucking time. And what I have seen is, what normally happens is I go play solo and I do totally fine. There's no big deal, and I'm killing lots of regular enemies to make sure I'm giving them runes. You know, I'm contributing. And what happens is they can't do like whatever it is they're trying to do, right? Like try to kill the roof boss early or whatever the fuck, you know, they're trying to do as the duo. They just die and die and die and die and die, and they blame you for it. Like, even though, like, their routing sucks, and, you know, they're doing stupid shit they shouldn't be doing, and they're dying constantly, and they'll act like it's your fault. Like, well, if he was here, we blah, 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 blah. You know, it's that kind of shit. God, trolls are so lame. We got... like, look how few souls we have for all that work, dude. And, like, if I'm playing with, like, me and Kath, or whoever, like, we're duo, like, me and Marps here, although we don't have no third, but... I won't pick something for us to do that I'm like, we're not gonna be able to handle that. Hit this church. I don't know, maybe we could have done that mine real quick. I don't know. Kind of split between doing the mine and the church. It is the final boss though, so. God, that guy quitting is just so funny to me. Like, that is probably the dumbest rage quit I've ever seen. Like, normally it's stuff like them trying to kill a field boss when they really shouldn't, or, you know, some disagreement about the bottom boss and them doing it over and over and dying and dying. That is normally the stuff that makes people rage quit. Fucking game. Let me use the grace. Might as well smack Loretta some, so she's easier to kill later. I could not see a damn thing there. got her to half health. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Getting quite a bit done here. Like hell. I don't think we're gonna kill her, but yeah, we should probably fuck off now. Did she stop shooting the lasers? Ooh, that's not great. Marps, please. Oh, you're in the circle though, no biggie. Man, I thought the guy was gonna charge. So I was gonna kill him and res Marps, but whatever. Wow, that's fucked. Loretta, go away. So the dream is, I use this golden foul foot, and then we kill the boss, and then we go kill Loretta while it's still up. You can get them on the final boss? Boy, you don't see that often. Unfortunately, they give the souls separately, so my gold foul foot's not gonna be very good. Loretta, you bitch, let's go. That could have been better. Don't you do that. That's honestly insane, like how there was no world I could ever heal there. That was crazy. Like perfect attack cadence. These are all crap. I guess I'll give this to Marps. Kinda sucks to kill a major enemy like that and get no loot, but oh well. Smart. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing the boss, that's what you'd want to do. Fuck. Oh no. Sometimes it's Black Knife, but that ain't Black Knife. What? Wait, what? Stealthiest Black Knife of all time. I couldn't dodge because I was still in Stam debt, which is kind of nutty. That is insane that that actually hit. Okay, that's enough out of you. Ugh. I guess the boss sometimes does holy damage. Okay, wow, this is rough. Fuck, man, there's just, like, no good way to get a key. I think we do the mine and then the church? There's some, fuck. This is garbage map. Marps, if you don't need a key, I would, honestly kill shit. Like, if you don't need to do a mine. Because I need a mine, because I'm probably not going to get a good weapon. But you can kill that Elder Line if you can handle it. Okay, fuck that, I'm gonna kill it.
There is
oh no. Dude, this run might be over. That is ridiculous.
Sacking the lands of gold.
Because if you don't kill him, you get the debuff. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. And Marps is not here for some fucking reason. Oh my god, this is so bad. Like, we already had trolls. Like, this shit was already so bad. We are doing okay damage. Maybe we're okay. We'll see. Oh my god, though, if we die to this, it's... Yeah, if he kills the person that has taunt on them, he leaves permanently, and you get the debuff where you take more damage forever. God, that was just, like, impossible. Bro, fuck off. That was so dumb. Oh yeah, he doesn't drop loot. Which I think is so funny, like that's such an awful event and he doesn't even drop loot. Although the reward for that event is really good. God, that was insane. I don't know why so many people do City Day 1 and like they're so bad in there. Such a weird thing. Sucks I can't get a key. There's just none of the places that drop keys are in good locations. You can get a key though from like just random enemy kills and like boxes and stuff. It's just really random. Like how my swords are almost killing targets, but not quite. So what we need to do is just kill any boss that spawns a Grace to get the attack up. If I come out there, that's not great. I'll just go back then. Marps is killing, that's good. Ooh, I'm not sure I'm gonna make that. Oh, fuck. Really? Dude. Ugh. Gonna take the Omega long route. We're not Mario. Only took me an hour and a half to get here, chat. Marp's about killed it without me. Can Marps carry you? Look. Elevators are complicated. I would like a weapon drop that does anything. Hey, look, it's that fort that he rage quit over, which now we might as well do because we just need graces to spawn. Oh my god, my capture card is doing the stupid blink shit. I never know which chord it is, so I don't know which one to push in. Guessing. Oh my god, what the fuck? Is it this one? I think I'm making it worse. Why does this always happen in like the worst fucking times? Also, who the fuck rage quits over this fort? I mean, it's this guy! Like, I like how they couldn't, like, really? I even said, I thought it was this guy. Like, this is the dumbest fucking enemy in the game. Like, so, it's literally the easiest camp. What is happening with my fucking capture card, dude? I have way too many things plugged into USBs and stuff that it is just so hard for me to tell what the fuck is what. Really need to work on that one of these days. Oh my god, I can't fix it. I swear, I'm trying everything here. What is happening? Normally when I just like plug the cords back in and stuff, it'll work. Bro, it's just broken as fuck. Why did that guy had the burb souls? That's funny. He must have like just died to that thing and then instantly rage quit. Dude, this is I mean I can't fix it. I don't know what to do. Like I've tried everything I know to do. Normally it's just like turn it on and off again. And then now I didn't even do anything, now it's just working. What the fuck? I swear it has something to do with OBS because I've never had it do it when I'm not streaming. Ever. Like it's so strange. I love fighting this boss, but I hate it when there's all these particle effects, because you really gotta like be paying attention to his animations, and it's hard to see, but that's just the nature of the game. God, it's crazy how behind we are in souls, but all things considered, like with trolls spawning and then my capture card exploding and a guy rage quitting and everything, we've done about as well as you can. We should definitely split up here and just try to find whatever the fuck to kill. That's where I was going. I'm down. Oh, I was so close to greatness there. Oh, hey, I can send them skyward. Oh, that's good. You're gonna get a last second passive. That's a pretty damn good one to get. Fuck, you didn't get dragged. Right, good enough. Oh, damn, they're worth quite a few souls. We might get 15, actually. Yeah, it fixed itself. Everything I did failed miserably and had no effect on it. And then I stopped touching things and it kept going for a little while. Then just all of a sudden worked. So, I don't know what to say. I cannot believe that Burb was getting wrecked in this fort. It's just the easiest thing to do ever. Like, why did he even care? Like, there's just no reason to do this fort in, like, the context we were in. It did not matter. No, I'm not gonna need that. Oh. Excuse me. My God, it took so long to catch up. Oh, he stopped blocking right as I did it, because I've seen these guys, they can absolutely block it. Oh. Bro's got hyper armor. Yeah, also, yeah, dying in co-op does not matter much at all. It only matters if you can't get your souls back. And you don't even have to get them back right away. You just have to be able to get them back eventually. I think people, it's like, they see it as like saving face. They're like, fuck you. Like, they don't want to, like, rejoin the group having failed miserably whatever dumbass thing they were trying to do. So they're like, it's your fault and that's why I'm quitting, right? Like, that's, I think, what's going on mentally with these fucking people. Man, Marps is destroying things with that full moon. I'm guessing that's a legendary. I think that was the one I dropped. And when it's legendary, it has higher AR, and I can tell because my God. Ooh, he got blasted out of his moon there. Dude, Marps with this boss is okay. I was gonna say, this boss is almost dead, so Marps was absolutely slapping. Well, we got enough to get 15. Yep, Marps fucking deleted that guy. I have an inventory full of absolute garbage, but we'll see what happens here. I got a lot of health. That's good. I got a lot of health, and I got a decent, like, heal per flask. Got my glint blades. Gotta be careful. I think the hardest thing about duo is rezzing. Right, like, when someone dies in a trio, one person just fights the boss, one person rezzes. Right, it's really obvious. A little bit more complicated in a duo. Be careful here. Marps will wreck this guy, so... I figured it was me. Oh god. I could not see what was happening there. Fuck. He got me with the PvP special. He was looking at Marps, and then he went for me. It's a very common tactic in PvP. I have never seen him open with teleport. He always opens up with the dash. Holy fuck. What a horrible start, dude. Like, and I've done this guy a good amount. I've literally never seen him do that ever. I wonder if the AI can, like, detect that you're doing an ult or something. I, like, never get hit by that, and I'm just getting destroyed. Motherfucker, dude. I'm not sure that was dodgeable. Glint blades, would you like to spawn? I swear that came out sooner. I think it's because if you're close to him, I actually think there is a hitbox that comes out sooner. Oh my god, just fucking horrible luck on that one. Bro. Like, can the stuff on the floor just not every time, dude? Bro, he is just like in rare form today. He keeps targeting Marps and then like mid-swing switching to me, which I know that's something they can do. They just don't do it very often, but I swear to God. What? How did I not get... Bro, like how did I not riposte him? Holy fuck, hopefully Marps can just kill him here. Oh God. So if Marps runs away, it doesn't hit him. Okay, the boss just threw. That should kill him. There we go. Jesus Christ. I have never seen the final boss be that annoying before. Like, he just kept on being like, oh, I'm attacking Marps. Oh, just kidding. Hey, Marps died too. Thank you. Okay. Moon is strong. Yeah, dude, the amount of damage throughout that run done by that moon is insane. I think that's the worst I've ever done in the final boss, but some of that was just weird, like him fucking teleporting at the start when he normally does the dash. And he just kept on like targeting Marps, then swapping to me. And then the floor spawns were just horrible. Oh my god. Win's a win though. We didn't need that dumbass bird. Baited and I mean it's smart, right? The teleport when someone's ulting you, you know, it makes sense. If I was playing the boss, I would do that too. And really, like the targeting Marps and then actually attacking me, that's literally like what you do nonstop in PvP, right? Like if it's 1v3 or 1v2, that's like just the thing, like all of the time. It's just like you don't always respect the AI to play that way, right? Because like a player, when you've played enough, you kind of know they're going to do tricky shit like that. But a boss, you just don't respect them enough, right? Yeah, 100% I wasn't respecting the boss. And unfortunately, now they don't show damage. I would kill to have stats like that. Oh, I didn't even realize you could look at the equipment, though. I didn't know that. That's nice. You can see kills. Yeah, the kills are right there. And then, like, that's flasks. And level over there. But yeah, there's no way to see. Yeah, I wish this screen was more detailed. This fucking guy was just such a waste of space, dude. But hey, at least we won. Oh, I should report the guy. You can report people for rage quitting. For 3. That way, if it's like they're obviously if you just like 1 or 2 people reports them, it doesn't matter. But if they're doing it consistently and they're always like rage quitting games, they'll get banned allegedly. Yeah, that's the only problem with some of the good spells is like you can't see shit and the melee can't see shit. It's actually a problem. There are some animations like the bosses can do that are pretty precise. You need to be like very timing specific and stuff. And then when like all these crazy particle effects are happening, you're just not gonna notice. But yeah, it's just is what it is. Sometimes as melee, you can kind of just like, you know, you don't know what the boss is doing. You should just play defensive. But I mean, some things are so specific, even that won't work. But it just kind of is what it is. Oh yeah, the moon was super worth it. I mean, you were doing like just massive chunks every time you hit them. I think that boss actually has good magic resist too. Because like I think he's like fused with some magicians and shit. Like the recluse person, and I think there's like a carrion prince in there. I think he has good magic resist. I don't know, but they're still chunking him anyway. Alright, I should probably stop there, chat. It is tomorrow. Night Rain is sometimes frustrating, but it's a really fun game overall. I just wish they would have more variants. Like, there just needs to be like more enemies. And also just use what they have. There's so many bosses that can't be a night boss, and I cannot be alone in this. I really think they were too cowardly with the night bosses. The night bosses are too easy. And I don't get it. I don't get it. Why is a multiplayer game, why is it that just like Dancer spawns on her own? Right? Or just Smelter Demon? Like, what the fuck? There's 3 of us. Right? It should be 2 Smelter Demons. Right? Or something, right? Add some ads every, like, you know, 50%, like 25% life, some ads spawn or something. Like, I just don't get it. And, like, I just wish the night bosses were threatening and you were actually worried about beating them. But they're like, so free. And because there's no time limit, it's like the most casual part of the whole run. Which makes no sense. Oh, is the Augur one that gives you more health? Because yeah, if it is, it gives you 5 vigor, which is the most you can get, and that's actually huge on. That's how I play. What's her name? Recluse. Is I just make sure I have a bunch of vigor, and then you don't die, and it's like fine. She's actually like so like good when she doesn't die super easy, because and you might get like damage reduction at max HP, and you're just like set. You see that AoE that hit you at the end? That might have killed you if you didn't have vigor up. Because like her dodge is great, right? Her dodge is super good. It's weak to a couple of things though, just because it's slow each cast. But if you have enough health and then you got that good dodge, she's actually a really good character. Yeah, I think Recluse is like an honest mid tier. She has, and in actually a lot of ways, I think she's one of the better designed characters because she has big pros but there are cons, right? Where like he has no cons at all. Like he's basically perfect. Like he can do melee like as good as anyone else. He's got great scaling for melee or range. His skill dodge is so broken that it works at melee and it's broken at range too. His ult's amazing. Like everything about him is just super strong. There's no flaw here. And Wilder's kind of like that too. At least Wilder's a bit riskier to play, but like, I mean, his ult does so much damage. His mobility is so high. He can use basically any item. He's got decent stats. Like he's just good, right? There's no like gimmick. He's just super good. Where like Recluse has a gimmick and the gimmick is good, but there are big drawbacks. So I think she's a lot better designed because of that. And then like Duchess is almost well designed, but like her fucking ult is so bad. It's just like, what the hell? Yeah, Recluse is like Iron Eye, but harder because you have to commit more. So you need to like understand like when it's safe to like absorb a spell, and you just need to understand things a little bit better. She's having played her a decent amount, like, and I played her solo and in group. I still think she's one of the easier characters, but she's absolutely harder than Iron Eye, and she's also unique. There's something unique to learn, right? And once you learn it, it's not too bad. I would say difficulty, and it varies a bit, based on the player and like their knowledge of the game and stuff. But I would say, honestly, I think Wilder's the hardest character, which is weird. I would not have thought that going into it. Either that or Executor, because they're both like, decent health but nothing crazy, and they both have quick dodge, and it's like just the vanilla dodge, right? His ult though is definitely better, and like the hook is really nice. Although his parry, it's not good most of the time. It does actually counter some of the most annoying attacks in the game. Like it's really easy to parry like some of the shock waves and stuff. So they're about the same. I'd say Executor and Wilder are about the same in difficulty. Wilder's better though. Like Wilder's the stronger character. Although Executor's good. Executor really is good. But yeah, I would say those two are probably the hardest to play. Or Duchess. Duchess is so weird because like she's kind of crazy hard and then she's kind of easy. Because like if you're trying to like game and really maximize your damage and actually help, like if you're trying to actually help the team and be worth your weight on damage and stuff, she's very hard. If you play safe and just do easy damage and you ultimately are going to do like the least damage on the team, and you play super defensive and you just take advantage of your dodges and you don't do anything risky, then she's really easy. Because the thing is, she's super hard when you play aggro as fuck because you're not going to get hit because of your dodge. You're going to get hit because you were attacking. Although I'll say this, her first dodge is not very good. It's only 20 iframes, which is the same iframes as fucking Guardian. And so if you're only dodging like one time and then attacking, dodge one time attacking, like it's quite hard. It's the second dodge that has a lot of iframes. Although funnily enough, there are some enemies that will punish the shit out of you if you double dodge. Like Fulgor does. When Fulgor is doing his triple staff attack where he goes into the air, if you double dodge the first swing, you will get hit every single time by the second swing. So you need to do like the risky single dodge. Yeah, I don't know. Duchess might be the hardest because she has low health. She has horrible starting equipment, and I don't. It's hard to say. Like it's hard to say because you can play her in a way that's very easy, but you do still have low health. I don't know. Executor, Duchess, and Wilder are all kind of similar like that. I mean, I would probably say Duchess is the hardest because she doesn't have a like fuck you button like with the ult and stuff like that. And again, her health does suck. So it probably is Duchess, but I don't know. Like there are some attacks like. There are just some attacks that are really hard to deal with on like Wilder or Raider or whatever, and then on her it's really not that hard, right? Like the dual sword Banished Knights, she can outmaneuver and deal with like the lunge attacks and stuff without it being too big of a deal. Where like it's a pain on the fucking ass on Wilder. So I don't know, it just depends. But having low HP like that really does suck when you're a character like that. But yeah, one of those three is probably the hard. No, well, so he is so weird. How the fuck do you even rate him? Because he's easy as fuck to play, but he's bad, right? And then same for like her. Oh god, She's probably the hardest to play, actually. I don't know though, because that's not really right. Because everyone plays her like a bitch, and they just sit back throwing lightning bolts. But like, because she has a regular dodge, she has the same dodge as these two, but then she has less health, right? But you don't have to get in there and melee like they do, right? You literally don't have to do that at all. You can just play like, sit in the back and not give a shit. So I think a lot of what ends up being the hardest is your play style relative to the character. I mean, I'll say this: Iron Eye is the easiest character, right? There's a lot of like ifs and buts here, but like Iron Eye is just the easiest character. He is so easy. His skill is literally a, I don't know what I'm doing and I'll survive button. And, you're normally farther away from the enemies, so you have less of a hitbox to deal with. Like, they don't have to do with lingering hitboxes as much, right? It's just so straightforward, super easy. 100% he's the easiest. And then I would say once you obtain knowledge, Raider is the next easiest. But you have to obtain the knowledge first, right? Like, you need to know, like, that you can just phase tank attacks and use your retaliate and annoying stuff, and you'll be totally fine, and get post damage heal and all that kind of. Once you know that, and you like know when to jump attack, and you just know what you're doing, he's so easy. There's almost no way to fuck up an execution. You can play like trash, like I did earlier today against Libra, and still win easily, right? It's just, he's totally knowledge though. Like once you get it, once you've seen it or you've learned it, cake, right? So cake. But if you don't know that stuff, you can definitely fuck up on him. So yeah, those two though I would say are the easiest. And then I would probably say Revenant's probably the next hardest, unless you just sit in the back row like a bitch. Then it's not that bad. But she's absolutely harder than these two, because she's not as good as sitting in the back like a bitch, and her ult sucks and all that. So yeah, but after that, I would say, I mean, honestly, like all of these characters right here can be hard to play. Like Duchess, Executor, Revenant, Guardian, and Wilder. Like they all have a degree of difficulty depending on what's going on. But like if you want to, you can play like a bitch on Guardian, and like be very passive, only block like when they have an attack you can't really deal with, and you just kind of fish for your ult when your teammates die and crap like that. Like there's ways to play him that are very easy. Now solo, he's very difficult. Like holy shit, he's very difficult. I would say Revenant, Guardian, and Duchess are 100% the hardest to solo with. Like no shot. Like because a lot of the easy mode stuff you can do on these characters won't work solo. They won't. You can't. If you're never getting damage in on Duchess, you're gonna. It's just not gonna work, right? You're gonna fall behind. You'll be level 5 and it's over, right? Like you have to figure out what you're doing on Guardian. You have to be optimal. You have to get damage in. You have to actually dodge the grabs and stuff. You can't just run away and stuff. It doesn't work. Same for Revenant. You can't hang out in the back and just throw lightning bolts. You know, no one else has aggro. You do, right? Yeah, these three are just way harder than everyone else for solo. The easiest is Raider, just no question. Raider's the easiest solo. I'd say he's the easiest solo. Then probably Iron Eye, and then probably Wilder, and then probably Executor, then probably Recluse. They're pretty close. You just have to kind of understand how to play her. And then I would say Duchess is easier though than Guardian. It depends on the boss, but I do think she's easier to solo with. And these two are definitely the hardest to solo with, like for sure. They're so bad, like at it. Recluse is all like, you just have to know, get Vigor. If you have Vigor relics, you're good. And then also get a fucking melee weapon. And like literally in that starting camp, when you start a run, that starting camp, pick up a melee weapon. Even if it's like not good for you, just pick one the fuck up. Because at the start of a run on Recluse, you might get like an annoying starting node or something where they block, like they have a great shield, or one of the ghosts that teleports or whatever, and you're not going to be able to do your caster stuff, and you need to just go in there and backstab or whatever, right? So you just have to pick up a melee weapon at the start. My teammates always take the white weapons. Well, I mean, at least in team play, that doesn't matter as much. Like in team play, you don't have to get a melee weapon. You still should, because it's easier to res, and there's still things you can just backstab and all that, but it's not as big of a deal. But solo, oh my god, you have to do it. But yeah, it's the difficulty in this game is honestly done kind of horribly. And it's mainly Iron Eye, I would say. Like Iron Eye is just way too powerful and way too easy. Because like Wilder is almost equally as powerful. It's just he's not easy, so it's fine. Where this is the most brain dead easy mode character, and then that wouldn't be so bad if his performance was more like Duchess, right? Like when Duchess plays like a bitch, her effectiveness drops like just astronomically. And so you're not carrying. Where Iron Eye can just be the dumbest like player on the planet and still be very impactful. And I don't like that. And there's a good reason why I don't like that, because it makes a lot of people play him that are bad because they're like, oh, I can be effective and bad, and then most of the player base is fucking playing him, right? That's just not good. And then none of them learn, and it's just like Vandictus, by the way. When Vandictus added an archer character, it's crazy how similar the archer character Vandictus added is to Iron Eye. He had a super easy mode, get out of jail free dodge and everything. Super similar. And then almost the entire player base was playing him and trivializing bosses without even understanding them, and it was just like, okay, great. Yeah, I like every character in this game except for Iron Eye. I just, holy fuck, he's just so bad from a game design standpoint. And I think it's an accident. I don't think they intended for him to be this broken. I'm sure they intended him for him to be easy. Like, I think he was definitely designed to be an easier to play character, but I don't think they meant for him to be that strong. And then honestly, Revenant, I wouldn't even say Revenant is badly designed. It's more like the game is badly designed for her. Because, for example, Recluse has the Spirit Rises that gives guaranteed caster loot. And there is no equivalent to that for Faith. Like, why? I literally don't understand. And like, Recluse can use, most people focus on Int, but she's literally just as good at Faith stuff. Right? So if you happen to get a Faith drop, she can use it. Right. Meanwhile, Recluse can use those Faith drops, but then she can't use the Int drops, and then there is no guaranteed loot for her, where there is guaranteed loot for Recluse. It's super weird. I have no idea what they were thinking. Yeah, basically, you have to memorize. There's a bunch of like hidden things that always drop Faith stuff, and some of them are on like the roofs of like the churches and stuff, and you just have to know that. Right? Like, you just have to know where all the hidden loot is for her, because it's going to be hard enough with the RNG anyway. Wait, why is Necromancy using Faith? I don't even know. I guess it's because she's like Master of her spirits, right? Then that's kind of why it's like the spirit stuff is why you don't die. But yeah, no, it is kind of weird. It's ghosty stuff, and they just call it Necromancy. Weird fucking character. Yeah, I do think her summons are a bit... I mean, they're actually not too weak at the start of the game. They're actually kind of cracked at the start of the game, but they fall off pretty hard. They just get crushed by Night Lords. That's the main thing. They're actually fine at everything except for the Night Lord, right? The Night Lord will just always barbecue them. And the Night Lords have a lot of AoE and stuff, so it's just... I've never seen a ghost last for more than, like, 2 attacks before dying. So they're worth almost nothing on the Night Lord. They are pretty good though for like random camps and stuff. Like they are good for that. But yeah, she's just, I would say she's probably the worst designed character, and then probably Guardian, which sucks because Guardian is like designed to be very unique. It's just not, it's not actualized well enough. And it's because like they were just kind of, I don't even get it. They just did a lot of weird shit with Guardian to like screw him over, like him getting knocked back even when he super blocks and stuff. It's like, what the fuck? Like, why did you do that? And they're trying to incentivize the charging counter and all that, but it's too slow. Like, what the hell? How you fix him is like make his guard counter faster. Especially the charged version, it just needs to be faster. And then he needs to never get knocked back when super blocking, assuming you don't get hit in the back, right? Like, if you super block, you should never get knocked back under any circumstance. And then make the guard counter a little bit faster, and then he's fixed. And he's totally fixed. It'd be a great character if just do that. Because like his whirlwind's great. Because it lets you do like so much stuff in the roguelike section of the game to like trivialize some of the medium difficulty bosses and enemies and kill them crazy quickly, and that's good, right? Lets you collect loot faster and get souls faster. Like, that's really good. His ult's amazing. Like, no doubt about it. Like, Guardian's ult is very good. It does a solid chunk of damage. You can heal up the team, which can save people flasks or heal them when they're out of flasks. It reses no matter what bars they're at. That's all great, right? That's all super great. It's just the surviving part is not. Like, his damage sucks. Yeah, Executor probably shouldn't get knocked back when parrying too. I would actually say he should very occasionally. Like if you parry the nuke from the final boss, that should knock you back. stuff like that. There's very few attacks that I think should knock him back, because parrying is a lot easier than you might think, right? Like it really, his parry is so casual and it's so easy mode that occasionally there does need to be a drawback. But he does get knocked back by a bunch of crap that he absolutely shouldn't, and it's just like silly. What's dumb about Executor, he's actually a really good character. A lot of people think he's not. No, he's a good character. He just doesn't play like he should. The way you play Executor is you almost never use a Curse Sword ever, which is the parry. Almost never use it. And when you do use it, it's for very specific things at very specific times. You basically just get Frostbite and Bleed, and just take advantage of your S-scaling and Arcane, and blow things up with that. And you just fast dodge around like Wilder, and you win. You're actually just so powerful if you do that. But it's like lame. Like, who wants to play that way? Also, I wish the game was clearer about this, because like I didn't know this for a while. I've known it for a while now, but I didn't know when I started playing. When you use his skill, you parry, right? Like that is a parry, and going out of it is a parry. So like that's actually like the most. See, right there, I parried because I went into the stance. You actually want to parry with the entering and exiting, like more than anything, because you don't want to do this attack, right? You don't want to use your parry stance as attack because it's bad, right? So you basically want to go into your stance, parry something, go out of your stance, parry something, and then use your regular attack, right? That's how you use your skill, right? And that's actually pretty effective, at least in the solo, because you always have aggro. But like in team play, you almost never have aggro. It's not worth it to stand around trying to parry. Just don't do it. Just fight like normal, play like Wilder, and use status effects, and you're a god. But, yeah, this character, man, I don't know why they decided he needed to have a regular block, right? Like, just no, get rid of the regular block. He should never be able to regular block under any circumstance. And then, you know, when you click the block button, you should just parry. You know, why am I blocking right now? This is dumb, right? You should just go right into the parry. And then this character's fixed. Like, that's all you gotta do. Character fixed. GG. I don't know what the deal with bows is, because they benefit from some stuff. Like, they benefit from, like, initial attack and all that kind of stuff. I think it's, like, their stance doesn't count as... Like, basically, the stance I'm in right now, right, for doing a one-hand versus, like, the stance you're in now for doing a two-hand, it doesn't count for any of that. The game just doesn't consider it that, right? It's just considered something else, and that is how it is in the base game of Elden Ring. But in the base game of Elden Ring, you don't have, like, the Iron Eye style of shooting, so it makes more sense. It's really weird. But it is funny that, like, Iron Eye doesn't benefit from, like, wielding two armaments, or from when two-handing, right? When you are literally doing those things, and the game does not explain it to you. Not that Iron Eye needs any help. I mean, he's so broken. Like, the last thing that boy needs is anything making him stronger. But yeah, the sad truth about Executor here, or Executor, is you're better off just playing like this. You know, you just roll around like regular Elden Ring, and then you just status effect people to death. And you're actually like a god. Like, the amount of bleed damage this boy can do is just crazy. Yeah, I didn't play Iron Eye, so I never, like, bothered to look. Because when I just thought about it, I'm like, I think there's a perfectly good chance this doesn't work, but I don't know. Yeah, from what I understand, the best thing you can do on Iron Eye these days is this is so funny this even works. It's just so weird, because this would never work in regular Elden Ring. Like, bows just do not work this way. You dual wield bows, and you get an initial attack damage up, right, from the relic. And then you just rotate. Like, you just L1 and then R1. Like, I'm technically using two different bows right now. You can't tell, but, and because you're rotating, you're getting the initial attack every time. Right, so you just rotate which button you're clicking, and you get the initial... It's so stupid. It's weird as hell, but for some reason that works. But, that's one of those things that's like, you wouldn't really think of that. Yeah, basically in the regular Elden Ring, if you were one-handing a bow like this and you hit R1 or L1, it wouldn't attack, it would start two-handing it. It would just do the two-handed animation like this. And then when you click R1 again, then it would shoot. And then also the shoot is just slower than this. It's not way slower than this. Here I can show it. Yeah, other characters work more like regular Elden Ring for bows, but they're still a little bit different. Like, they just kind of changed bows inherently in this game. Yeah, Everjail is always good. But you could do Everjail and initial attack if you got good relics. Yeah, for people that like love Iron Eye that are planning on playing regular Elden Ring, like when Tarnished Edition comes out, you still can use bows. You'll have to switch off of the bow sometimes, though. It's way... I mean, I don't know. You can technically do a full bow run, but I don't recommend it. Like, there are times that regular bows are actually so broken in the regular game, it's unreal. But yeah, if you hit R1, you instead of attacking, you would do this, and then you would attack. And this is the regular bow and regular Elden Ring. Like, this rate of fire and movement and stuff. And like, you get this rolling attack. This rolling attack is actually good. And then you can do this shit. Like, all this is in regular Elden Ring, like the jump shots. Oh yeah, you do have to spin runes on arrows. I totally forgot about that. That's not that big of a deal, though. It's so easy to overlevel in Elden Ring. If anything, it's good for you. Just slow down your overleveling. Yeah, Iron Eye's skill is like the most busted ass thing ever. Yeah, all that stuff, that's in the game. All right, chat. I'm gonna wrap it up here, though. I'm gonna go eat and then crash. I'm actually really looking forward to Tarnished Edition, though. I'm so curious to see how my Night Rain skills translate back over to regular Elden Ring, right? Because I think certain enemies, a lot of the content, and I'll bring anytime we fight something from Night Rain, I'm totally gonna bring it up. You know, like, because I've learned a lot of stuff from Night Rain about the enemies and stuff. I figured all the enemies that aren't in Night Rain that are going to be annoying as fuck. But, I mean, I've seen how good Stamp is now, so I'll use that, probably. 2 weeks for the next set of Ever. Man, 2 weeks, though? Fuck. See, Mega Break should have came out now. The Tarnished Edition is going to be wild. I'm looking forward to it, though. And it looks like, it's hard to tell in the pictures, but I think one of the new starting classes is going to have green armor. So, I'm looking forward to that. I mean, there's a bunch of bosses that you won't know. Also, there's a bunch of bosses that actually behave differently. I don't really know why they did this. Basically, like, there are bosses in regular Elden Ring that are like some of the generic bosses in Night Rain, but harder. Because, like, you fought them in a special circumstance. And then, basically, every moveset like that, where it was like a generic boss but amped up, is not in Night Rain. Right? Because you have, like, the wolf boss with the sword in his mouth. That's not in Night Rain. There's a bunch of shit like that. There's, like, so much shit like that. And then, yeah, there's, like, every major boss from Elden Ring is not in Night Rain. Except for Godrick. Godrick and Margit are the only major bosses in Night Rain. And there's, like, you know, 20 or more major bosses other than them. Does Mecha Break still have issues with bot matches? You don't normally get like full bot matches, but you will occasionally get games where there's like a bot on your team and 2 bots on their team and shit like that. And it's like there to manipulate the win rate. It's really dumb. I don't like it. It really sucks. It's not like the worst, but it is kind of blah. Yeah, what really turns me off of Mecha Break is the healers. 100%. I don't mind the tanks. I don't mind the damage, but I hate the healers. They're lame. I think Mecha Break would be infinitely more fun with no healers. That really is the reason I haven't been playing it. I don't like how team comp reliant it is. And if you want to like progress really well, you should just play a healer. And like, well, I don't want to do that. So yeah, meh. Anyways, I'm out of here. We will raid Cairo, and I will see you guys later. It sucks too, because man, I love playing Sky Raider in Mecha Break. They feel so great. The controls feel great. It's just that game is messed up. Why you guys always got to do the sad emotes, man? That always gets me, like dying over here. Wrong Cairo? No, it's right. I see that icon. Yeah, I got it. You see his like top hat thing. Anyways, peace out, everybody.